Lone Syndicate said, "What's up, Grin?"
Oh, what's good, Lone? Oh, Lone. Oh, how was your week, buddy?
Renee said, "Hey there, Grin. How was your week, my friend?"
Ooh, pretty good, gang. Pretty good. Pretty productive ass week. Why is that not tinted with damn orange? No, that's red. No, it's off. What the heck? Is it this? There it is. There you go. There's like white light and then there's orange light. And white light makes me look like a ghost. But yes. Sure, let's put this on. Background. Mute that. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, how was your week? By God, have you guys seen the Borderlands buff? Amon is going to hopefully feel different because Jesus. But yes, Amon looking absolutely fire. And I just got I got a very shitty version of the Cyborg, but it does have 1 point into the shield one, so I can mess around with the overshield amp perk thing, where like you're constantly seesawing between like dealing ordnate damage, which then gives you a chunk of your shield back, which then it lets you basically keep yo-yoing the amp shield amp shot basically. It doesn't like perfectly sequence. There's like a second delay, so you can't just like but I digress. But yeah, man, how was your guys' week? What do you guys get up to? I kicked some ass, man. This whole system shit is crushing. Yeah, also, what a good life to know what you have to do that week and kind of just like
11,234
you know,
said week was very plain.
Just boring.
Just to prove myself, read some books.
That's not plain.
Decided on the paint scheme, lore, and name of my Warhammer Chaos League.
Man,
how was your week?
Man, sorry, cat, having a stroke. I did have very poor sleep today. Do not expect the best mental performance out of your boy. All right. Second, I was gonna say, one of the things that I've been kind of like, you guys know me at this point, been watching me for a long time. I get like,
Lone Syndicate said week has been good. Although in Nikkei I got just railed with bad luck, did 130 pulls for Jill. She didn't want to come home, had to use pity. Now I'm broke, all my gems gone.
Oh, but did you have to dip in the water at least? If you didn't have to dip in the water, then that's the kind of a win. By Gaze bullshit, you deserve better, all these things. Very true. But I was going to say, I have these things where like it's like maybe it's just like you're bored out of your mind because you're like focusing on your goals and objectives that like your body lashes out and like just grabs something that it thinks is kind of interesting, and then that becomes your focus for a little bit because your brain just needs a break to focus on something else. Maybe just a theory. Anyways, I showed you guys a little while ago that like electric engraving thing, right? And to me, one of the thoughts that popped into my head of like, this would be like a cool skill to learn, because it seems kind of approachable and all these things. It also is able to tap into like an artistic bone that you might have in your body. But because I'm learning so much about businessy things, a part of my head starts to be like, I wonder if like you could theoretically, like, again, this is like a thought that my dad keeps bringing up, which is funny because he works in an industry that kind of has some implications for if AI continues to get progressively better, it could maybe impact him and stuff like that. So that's one of the things that we talk about a lot.
Said, "Heyo, what I missed?
Not too much.
DVR mode doesn't seem to be on, so I can't catch up. Well.
Oh, weird. Why would the DDR thing not work out? I wonder why. Uh-oh. Hope I didn't have like a strike on my channel I didn't know about or something. Anyways,
Lone Syndicate said I dipped into the wallet. GRINN not much. Only brought a $20 pack. Still nothing. The gotcha gods were not impressed.
$20 is not terrible.
They wanted my blood after my long streak of bad luck.
Yes, I was about to say. Wait, still nothing. Gotcha gods were not impressed. They wanted my blood after a long streak of bad. You mean long streak of good luck or bad luck? I was say I thought you were on a little bit of a tear there for a minute. DLM says, have I played Skate 4? I haven't, but I've seen those damn shorts that just they're like such good marketing, where it's just like a dude who's like, it's like one of those like lo-fi, like fun poppy musics where it's like a person just like vibing. I don't know what it is, but it's someone like longboarding down like a long stretch of words as they're like popping around, like that kind of vibe. But it's them soaring through the fucking air and like T-pose spinning and then like perfectly losing momentum and killing a decline. It looks so good. I haven't played it though, but it does. When I see the images of it, I'm like, damn, that looks like a good hour. But I'm like, do I want to dedicate all this time to like biddling into it? I like Skate Underground. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater Underground, I think is what it's called. I like that, but I'm not sure if I still got that dog in me that wants to like, you know, to like try to hit a fucking weird combo. So I don't know.
McFlufferkin said, if you need some other background footage, could pull up my Mega Box stream from yesterday.
A Mega Box? What is that about? What does that gameplay look like? We'll stick with this for a little bit, just for a little bit. It's probably where I watch it to death, but let's let it run for a little bit, and then we'll switch over to some of that maybe. What was I gonna say? A deal says it gets boring. Yes, that's what I was worried about. Like, it looks fun for a solid hour, but like, unless you're playing co-op, I feel like that would give it like a lot of a long life, like a longevity. But if you're playing just by yourself, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of it would get played out.
I mean, good luck. Even in Ziz's Orphe engine didn't want to show up either. Like I went to
I
Hard
see.
Pity, got
So yeah,
Soldier 11 engine, then had to go to Hard Pity again to get the engine. Now I'm broke in both games.
But before both of these instances, how were you making out? Because I thought it was pretty good. Only recent. God damn it. See, this is my this is cool. Check this out. This is a little thing for me. This guy's engraving these cool old beard shaver things. Anyways, too deep into my interest. I don't know why it does this also. Ananta, you piece of shit. Maybe that's the calling to actually go to Fluff's channel then. Don't go to anime to watch. Where are you? Where did I place this? Where did I place the gameplay like sequence folder? Oh God. Is it in, it might be in Twitch, which Justin TV, which is Twitch. Yeah, gameplay, there we go. Which one is Fluff? Let's click on one randomly and hopefully it pops up. That was it. Live. What do we got here? What was it? Mega something? Weird, but let's sure have this up. It looks weird. It looks weird. I don't know how to feel about it.
Wolfie
Also,
said might be in the homework folder.
it was not in the homework folder. What do you call it? Right here. This is Fluff's cute little new like VTuber emote thing, which looks super cool. He sent me like a video about like how you set this up. Very cute, very approachable too. And also the fucking Southern Belle that like is making these things is like a thing. What a sweet accented lady, etc. But yeah, fun little thing that Fluff now has improved. He's leveled up from GIF to like
Lone Syndicate
probing GIF
said,
to movement.
You remember my double Orphe multi then, and Nikkei got MLB Ada and about, I think, 90 pulls.
Okay, so maybe you need to kind of share your despair a little bit. Sometimes when you're like, you only share your victories and it makes people presume, man, this guy can't lose. But I don't even remember you like really saying that much of that. Or maybe you just don't sit in despair. Like myself, I'd be like, I ate shit in Whirling Waves horribly, and I'll say it for a day and a half. You know,
Slime Rancher style VTuber models are so much fun to customize.
Well, I was also gonna say, is she in all like the dev or like works on slime thing? Because I noticed that it was really accurate to like the slime video game. I actually quite like Slime Rancher. It's a very fun game. I wish it had like more depth. But yes.
11,234 said this game seems to just be slight chance of showers, or there's a possibility of a monsoon.
This game? Oh yeah. What do you call it? Just a hell. So yeah, to me, this is Anxiety the House. It's good, but I can't. Borderlands is plenty exciting to me enough. I don't need to be like onslaught by like thousands of waves of enemies. It is cool that there's like builds. So that's kind of cool. What was I talking about before this? Oh yeah. Well, I guess I could chill. I always like, I'll tell you guys that if the stream ever dies down, I just need to fill some. Not really fill air. I just want to tell you guys about it. But yeah, man, what do you call it? Outside of Borderlands, man, have you guys seen the patch notes? I guess that's inside of Borderlands. Have you guys seen the patch notes for Borderlands? Everyone get tuned up. Even characters that were pretty good. Like I thought Vex was pretty good, but she had a couple like class abilities that were very good. But apparently they're working on that. The only worry that I have is that there was some like very specific language that they used. I think it was here, somewhere in this hellscape, where basically they said like we're going to try to like tune the things that are unintentional interactions.
Not that I'm aware of. She just creates and rigs various models for herself.
Oh, okay.
The community and commissions for other VTubers. And yes, Megabonk is pretty much Vampire Survivors X. Risk of Rain 2.
The Risk of Rain to me is a little bit less chaotic, which sounds crazy, but like, yeah, I don't know, because I think you can like run the fuck away, and that one it seems like, oh fuck, they're spawning behind you, they're looping around. Anyways,
Lone Syndicate said normally my down moments in gacha aren't this bad grim, like I used all my currency and nothing normally when I go into the wallet at like I was planning on spending anyway.
Oh, I see. Oh, you were planning. I see. Okay. Yeah, man, that's...
Gnawing Fetus said Harlow barely got touched this patch, and the air fix for the shader cache didn't fix shit for me.
It's still...
Skeptical smiley.
It's still chugging for you? Okay, so that's not...
Catman
I'll be honest.
11,234 said, Risk of Rain is less chaotic. Chat, we didn't have Grin play enough Risk.
That-
He thinks like this rolling on the floor.
Well,
laughing.
no, it's not that I mean it's chaotic. I mean that it is like you can distance yourself, it seems like, from a lot of the shit. Maybe it's because we're playing in a 4-stack co-op and everyone was just murking everything that, like, yeah. But, like, when I play games, like, the only kind of, like, swarm-based game I've ever played is VTuber Holocure, basically. Holocure, Save the Idol, whatever it's called. Great game. But it has this thing where, like, it eventually stacks up so much to where, like, you just see, like, mounds of enemies moving towards you.
You likely need to clear shader kills, especially after this patch, and it might help.
Whereas Risk of Rain, I feel like I can teleport away. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can, like, get out of there. Whereas, like, when I'm playing other games, when I'm playing, Risk of Rain, I feel like I can get out of there. When I'm playing those other games, I feel like inevitably I'm trapped. If I miss a couple upgrades, I can't get away. You know? Like, they literally become too fast. Yeah. All right. Also, what do you call it? Yeah. So the one thing that worries me about this is that they did say, like, and I shouldn't be worried about this. I guess I just wish they were clear so I knew what to expect. So they say that they're going to, like, adjust the unintended side effects of certain interactions. But I just don't know what's unintended or not. Basically, if I'm being completely honest about how selfish I am about everything about right now, Rafa, my grenade build functions off of a really high-tuned grenade that shoots out, like, toric stickies, and those toric stickies count as ornate damage, grenade damage, and gun damage. Now, to me, that's not an entirely, like, unintended category, because it's a toric sticky. I don't think the build would be completely kaput if it didn't tap into gun damage. It just really, really helps to tap into gun damage, as much as it does, even though there is the thing that takes gun damage and puts it through ordnate damage, but yeah. But the only reason I'm not sure if that's exactly as crazy as I might think is because there's other grenades that I think get you the same effect, except they just have a higher lethality to you because they're just such splash damage. So, yeah.
McFlufferkin said, I'm guessing Songbird's infinite damage stacking is one of those unintended
Yeah, oh, for sure. Yeah. There's things that are, like, almost obvious, but they're like, is this grenade that, like, placing the sticky bombs, which kind of feels
Lone
like...
Syndicate said, also Grin, how we feeling about the new ZZZ update?
I haven't seen too much of it. I've only seen what you guys put in the Discord, but hot damn, dude. I hit the mic, sorry. Where is it? I gotta sneeze. Oh, no! It went away! Oh! Anyways, this is interesting. This right here, I know Lone is probably into this because of Twin Tail Supremacy, but fucking Zenyatta, yoked as fuck. Zenyatta? Hell yeah, with like a Vegeta-ass hairstyle and shit. I'm kind of into it. I feel like this is hilarious because it's the only way they can make this shit hit. If we're going to upload a guy to this game, it's got to be a cool cyborg monster dude, jacked and covered in metal plate armor, and guess what? I'm here for it. It's pretty cool. I hope he's good. I hope he's not like, hey, he's a support. Please make him like a fucking mainline, frontline, punch you in the throat DPS, and not like, hey, I'll be on the field for like 2 seconds and never see me again. Because it looks like he's got a lot of style. Hopefully he's not a dickhead. But I like it. I'm into it. Looks cool. I don't know how they could make a robot look jacked, but they did. Look at those legs. It's insane. Anyways. But yes. What do you call it? Everyone came out of this patch with something. Now, to Nog's point, I'll be honest, guys. I don't think there is a person that could have experienced a game and come out like more fucked than Nog. So I think Nog, not on this point, like if anything Nog wants, we should assume it's not happening. Okay? Because I have never heard of someone who gets so eviscerated by a video game and its balances, patches, all these things. But anyways, so Harlow came out of here with not as much, but Harlow I thought was one of the more like balanced characters, with one of her skill trees being kind of meh, which I think is the one that got buffed. It was just not buffed enough. People were saying that this whole the issue with Harlow's one like grab skill tree is that it just doesn't work on half of the enemies in the game. So it's just like, well, I become really powerful and then fucking awful. So you need to give them a consolation for like fate, like not being able to lock someone down when that's the whole fucking point of your ability. Like 10x the damage or something crazy. So it was good, Madius. Oh my eye. Anyways, Rafa actually made out kind of okay. He got some damage amps for his Apophis Lance. I honestly don't think this is enough. But maybe not. Maybe I shouldn't say that because maybe there's some builds that like hyper focus. I just wish you wouldn't have to hyper focus into Apophis Lands so much.
It's my go-to build for Harlow, and I'm looking forward to her slams being even more powerful.
Yes. Which again, I think there's like
Gnawing Fetus said that's the skill tree they pseudo buffed this patch with Harlow.
Pseudo buffed, yeah, the one that is the phase lock, yeah. That's what I was referring to. But people are saying that it's still not enough. So like you can phase grab something and it's increased damage by 30% and or 14%, or no, it's just slam damage. Sorry. People are saying that like it doesn't solve the intrinsic issue with that skill tree, which is like it just doesn't work on half of but like half of your time when doing endgame is bossing. So if it doesn't work on bossing like at all, like if this thing is supposed to lock down a creature, you should fucking heavily knock down the creature, or like you should have a trade-off for not getting the outcome that you always have gotten, and it shouldn't just be like a little bit more damage, you know. Gnawing says, that's the tree with the thing. Fuck what TTS. Sway. Sometimes, guys, he goes right over my head. Maybe it's because I have people in my life who pronounce things probably not the best. But yeah. Anyways, yes. So Apophis Lance does look like a little buff. The thing that's like what their plot. This is the only thing that's weird. Is this is like Rafa's melee tree getting buffed substantially. The issue is that it's like 2%. It's 5%.
Said if it doesn't grasp the creature, it should stun the creature for 3 or so seconds.
If it grasp, yeah, no, for sure, something. Like I feel like it should at least do like a significant amount of damage. You know, maybe that's what it is. It applies like a mass weaken to that target, which I think one of her skills already probably does. But like hyper stack that so that there's at least some value to like using her action skill, I think. Anyways, but yeah, this to me is kind of nice. But people were saying that it kind of feels like they're gonna be like, no, we're gonna leave the band-aid fix for melee on that one specialization that you can get that like significantly has a weird interaction that like hyper stacks your melee damage, instead of like buffing the fuck up out of melee to where it needs to be so that you can take off that thing, and when you get a 5 out of 5 skill that increases your damage to like 80 melee percent damage increase, then that would be the thing. I don't know about that because that's a flat increase where I do like the melee thing can basically stack indefinitely on itself, which just does seem kind of broken. But anyways, I just not sure if this is going to be a big enough buff for the melee effication of the game. But I digress. It's a buff. Happy with that, I guess. Yeah, Knives Out, the yada yada yada. I don't think any of his like the skills I use for Rafa have gotten fixed. Maybe in here, but it's not by like a significant margin. It's like 9%, 8%. Good that he's getting adjusted upwards. Happy about that. But yes. Vex is also getting adjustment, mainly to her one tree. Actually, no. She actually had a lot of buffs. I just forget. I have no idea about Vex. I have like very like fucking 0, so I have no idea. But she got a lot of buffs. She got the second highest buffs in the game. I thought Vex was good, like really good. Why did she get so many buffs? I know her incarnate tree was like not very good, but like Vex still had like 5 skills that were doing like a lot in spread between the three skill trees. So yeah, unlike I think she wasn't quite like Amon. Amon had like 2 skills early on in all of his skill trees that were kind of good.
They buffed everyone's melee builds this patch, except for Harlow because she only has 2 skills that affect melee. LOL.
Oh, I see. Was it a significant melee buff or just this tiny little one? Because I don't think it seemed like a lot of melee damage increase, but we'll see.
McFlufferkin said, for Rafa's Lance, the capstones weren't really worth taking over the base functionality, so it's nice that it got a buff across the board. As for his melee tree, it needed the most.
Yeah, the melee tree is definitely the one that I'm happy that there's something there. I still don't think they have solved the intrinsic issues, kind of similar to Vex, which like...
Catman 11,234 said thought we'd all be getting nerfs, TBH.
Yeah, well...
Aiming can so easily become unkillable with infinite action skill and still do damage. This is funky to me.
Well, they said this beforehand, so they did mention, like, they basically said, unlike previous Borderlands where we nerf everything into oblivion within the first week, which makes people feel like, oh, why the fuck did I grind up for this gun that was really powerful when you're gonna nerf it immediately? I didn't get to even enjoy it. So they said that we're gonna focus on buffing stuff before we nerf stuff, so that people get a chance to have fun, play with it, get your rocks off, and then move on. Which I thought was great. It's actually a really smart like answer to the problem.
Said Gearbox stated they won't be nerfing anything for a while, so if people are unhappy with the buffs, they'll be livid with the nerfs.
Yes, all that. But I was going to say, I see this is the fallacy with Amon, and this, I think also with Vex, was like there's certain characters that are set free by 2 skills. And if they didn't have those 2 skills, they'd be fucking dog shit. So for me, I'm quite happy because like if you've actually looked at any of like Amon's builds, they're all like doing shit that doesn't make sense. Like one of them is like tapping into a weird melee breaking thing where it infinitely stacks damage, which is super not supposed to happen. That's not a thing. And the other one is his ordinate build, and that's the only really 2 like viable Amon builds I've found or I've seen. So like to me, I like the idea of like, okay, well those builds are done, so those don't need any work. But all these other builds like melee Amon or action skill Amon, hell yeah, let's buff those up so that like there's more options. And I like that way of buffing things way more than just like, let's nerf this other thing down to shit, you know. Especially when like there's other things like a good build, like Rafa comes to mind with his giant arm cannons. And all of these things where, like, if you just have enough perks in the right alignment, your build should fucking slay. Like, just rip shit apart, you know? Same thing with the, like, do you know how hard it is to get a fucking good ordinate weapon and a good class mod and a good shield and a good substats within your stupid artifact thing that's specific to a specific type of fucking manufacturer bonus? It's insane. So the fact that, like, you do all that and you barely kill an enemy? No. Kill shit.
Forge drones end up being useful?
Well, we're going to see. So that's something, you're jumping ahead a little bit, Cat. But this is Vex upgrades. I'm sorry, I don't know a lot about Vex. She does look, she's gotten like hyper tuned. So I think you have a lot. Again, the fact that her hazard damage has been increased by 100% sounds significant. She actually has some like sweeping, like 50% increase in damage, massive, seemingly applications for all of these things, which is great. Again, kind of odd because I thought she was like one of the best.
Said Yo GRINN.
What's good, Lord? But yes, Amon. So again, Moxie pointed this out, but this is the entirety of the entire patches for Harlow, Rafa, Vex, and this is Amon. Basically equivalent to the entire other buffs to the other characters. Because uniformly, a lot of people agreed that Amon, again, a nice way of saying this, he had like 3 overpowered skills that kept him in the race. So he wasn't like awful, but just he has significantly less passive power, I think. I think it's fairer to say. Because it's not like Amon's bad. It's just like that, like, he has 2 really strong ways of playing him, and then everything else is shite. You know? Anyways, one of my favorite skills from Amon is his, like, punch. And, his, like, he can turn his punch into, like, a fucking, like, energy blast, and I wanted to fuck with that. But unfortunately, it was awful. I had, like, super long hang time. Bleh. So they've significantly buffed that. They've also decreased, where is it? Is it Vengeance?
McFlufferkin said, when one of his best builds is using a purple class mod, that says a lot for his otherwise low power.
Yes. Also, they did mention that too. So they mentioned that they're going to, like, the first pass was them buffing
Lord
stuff.
Blazefire 1985 said weekend wasn't good sore throat
you're getting
and
sick.
sinus pressure.
Dude, everyone's getting sick around me. My mom's getting sick. My dad's pretending he's not sick. And what do you call it? I get waves. I go to sleep with like a little shiver. And I'm like, fuck, don't come and take me in the middle of the night. And I've been making it out alive. But this always happens. And then I'll never be able to kick it. And then eventually, like, the sickness keeps knocking at the door. And it'll be like a month later. And I'll get smashed. And I'm like, just kill me. Just hit and like leave. Anyways. I guess, I don't know Amon's perfect things, like his is it Crucible? I think that's his shield, is not. I don't know. Regardless, one of the things here, it shows that his, like, punch, basically it's like a decrease in its attack rate, so like, or an increase in its attack rate, so you basically have less of a cooldown between every punch, which is nice. I do think they significantly increase the damage. Yeah, see, then there's some other things, like Massive Forge Wave has been increased by 100%. Nice.
9 Fetus said, overdose on vitamin C and zinc GRINN.
Maybe. I might start popping. Also, side note, what do you call it? This is okay. This is the, I'm a kind of 1 in 4 at this point for this Alani brand.
Said, I really felt OP as shit as Amon. Is it really just 3 skills that caused that?
Yes, play any other character. You haven't played any other character. Play Rafa with grenades. Throw 3 grenades. Give it a sec. Reload, the entire battlefield dies. And you're like, wow, these ordnance are so great. And then Rafa's sitting there, he's like, by the way, I activate my ult, and my ult just shreds everything in front of me. Outside of the grenades. So my grenades instantly kill the battlefield, and my shoulder cannons eviscerate everything. And then Amon's like, action skill who am I, right? Besides 1. besides fucking one action skill. Okay? And that action skill also has a built-in debuff. When enemies deal enough damage to your shield, it shatters, making it hard as fuck to see. So, like, yeah, you're invincible, but good luck having fun seeing anything. Anyways, it's not as relevant because I think when you get the Amon Overshield perk, it's pretty good. Also, Cat also was one of the first people to find out like how powerful the ice shield skill tree was. I was fighting for my life in the drone skill tree, which, by the way, to Cat's message earlier, they have messed with the Crucible stuff. So I don't know where it is. Forge drones, basically somewhere in here, where they massively increased. Well, I should say massively. That was my only disappointment, was when I seen the numbers. Yes, so the thing that got the most buff is his green tree, I think. And a lot of his like forge drone skill trees, I can't see shit. It's like augment skills, everything got reworked. It's like, so you're just trying to find the one.
Gnawing Feet is said for leveling with Harlow, yeah, just need one augment and OP as all hell.
Yeah.
5 points in Chrome Accelerator, GG.
Yeah, you're killing it. Yeah, I feel like that was with some characters had that one perk. I think same thing with Rafa, who has the infinite ammo dump. You can just like make bossing significantly more approachable. All you need is like a torque sticky, and then you're basically there. And Amon didn't really have that. He had like I guess he did have something similar. It's not very good. It's like the electric build, one-shot reload with a one-shot shotgun. But that's just because the shotgun's fucking great. Like if you have any other character, that shotgun's gonna crush everybody. A Gathering Storm. I can't find the fucking skills. Is it this? No, action skill, Tempest Blade. Where does it call it specifically as drones, which are ass? And I don't know if this is a big enough buff towards his drones, which is a bummer. But that's the build that I want Amon to be good in. I want him to be able to like summon a bunch of floating weapons and eat the battlefield.
Said, I've never ever been ahead of the crowd build-wise for a game. That's a weird feeling.
Yeah.
Usually I buy a game a year after for 25% off and watch starter guides.
Well, I was about to say, Cat's efficiency is insane. I was looking at my like Steam profile.
Peter said Control plus F Forge drones.
Control. Oh yeah, I could just do that. I just don't know if it'll come because it seems to be calling out the specific skills. Like I say, drone, it might pop up. But I was gonna say, like when I look at people's hours of invested, Cat has got 9 hours and he's level 50, which I'm like, Jesus Christ, Cat must have been fucking hyper efficient. I think he always played with us though and doing like grinding up missions, so I feel like that's right. And then Fluff has like a wildly high amount as well here. For Borderlands, I have 94 hours, which is pretty high. I think Fluff is at like 106, but Fluff's also been streaming like 2 weeks nonstop. Borderlands, not nonstop, but like a significant amount. So yeah, let me do the control. Wow, give me a sec. Oh, Forge drone. I should have said drone. It didn't do it. It didn't find it. You son of a bitch. Forge? It could have been I misspelled drone. Don't judge me. All right. Forge whip, forge whip, forge whip, forge whip. Forge axe, forge hammers. Forge swords. I think this is it. Yeah. Okay, so it buffed up all of his like innate action skills, but by how much? 14%, 13%, 4%. All right. All right. That doesn't bode well. Forge storm, forge skills, forge axes. There it is. Masterwork now increases forge drone damage by 10% per point. All right. 8%. Guys, the forge drones were super fucking bad. Maybe this is a big difference. Maybe all of these in sequence will make a big difference. But I don't know about that. I feel like forge drones needed a lot of love because Jesus Christ. But yes.
Raid Nate said, "Oh yeah, GRINN, did you ever install the Loot Luck mods?"
I did not. Reason why is because my whole point, I had to basically do it like I was able to play 1 hour a day this week in the mornings, and I was basically just trying to farm for Amon, and I knew it wouldn't have probably increased the rate of me getting the purples to drop. I know it might have, but like minusculely, I think. And I got what I needed.
Just on that skill. TDORI guns made good work with just a 10% buff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought TDOR guns were already in a decent place, especially if you built into like a decent amount of gun damage and whatnot. But yeah, I mean, I hope, man. I hope. But like, I don't know, like maybe I think it's also like Amon well, I think Amon has maybe enough like random shit that could help him, because he has stuff that's like increases all cryo damage you deal by a lot. So yeah, if there's anything that like gives him like he has one of his drones is like an ice hammer. So like, oh wow. Also, I don't know if that implies that they fixed some of his broken skills. Also, I don't know about that either. Did they fix Rafa's like headshot spawn a grenade cooldown thing to where like you can get it down to like -0 so that you like are spawning grenades every headshot you have? If they did, hype. They didn't mention
Catman
it.
11,234 said, I basically just played with you guys. I've done story up until starting getting my second boss down, chose the Ripper Queen. About maybe halfway to her, all just farming with you guys.
Wow, okay, that's crazy. I wonder if you level up more in co-op because you're all fighting like enemies so consistently, I guess. I'm not sure. Although I do think a couple of nights you did just like spend time grinding the drill sites with like people. I think I thought I seen like an image of you and Lone grinding at one of those nights, which maybe was like, yeah, if you just dedicated like 5 hours of grinding, I think that would give you like 20 levels, especially if you're lower on the thing, and that would basically be like a huge jump for you. But yeah, I don't know. I'm hoping that no, that's what I was to say. I think Amon's like the thing that would set him free is him just having better legendary class mods, because a lot of them are pretty fucking not so good. What's good, Felix? Yes, I've heard about Let It Die Inferno. If you look back at past streams, the one that covered PlayStation.
Raidnade said also, Green, I switched my Rafa build over to the grenade build, and it fucking
so
slaps.
fucking fun, right, dude? It's also like, I think it's like fun. Like after playing a lot, to me it's like the one of my favorite build for Amon is like just the rocket barrage, just like you're running at people, just like dumping rockets on them, and it's just like they explode in extravaganza. It's awesome. That's great. We want more of that. And what do you call it? Rafa's is basically like that. But the only thing that Rafa's build's like really, really missing is that one skill to work like it's supposed to fucking work. And it's the skill of whenever you get a headshot, it basically has a chance of spawning a grenade. Or whenever you do a crit, it has a chance of spawning a grenade. And you can basically get a class mod that dumps 5 out of 5 points into that basically reduces the cooldown of it to 0. So it's not on a 2-second cooldown or a 5-second cooldown, which is what it normally is, or 4 seconds, which is like, it basically makes it okay. Like you get an extra grenade every 4 seconds. It's not going to help you boss. But if you got like a really high fire weapon, you mag dump in someone's head, even if it's on a 2-second cooldown, it's huge.
In the description of your streams, you should have a link.
I should.
For Let It
I keep
Die.
forgetting. My days are kind of like, especially my whole like weird like planning system thing that I made, like my checklist to do every day. It's pretty packed, so like I have very little bandwidth to do anything else, which I probably should make a point to.
Catman
create a gap to do things like that.
Said, speaking of thanks a ton for your build you gave me. My dream upon hearing ordnance weapons will be big. I wanted to fire a minigun at a boss's whole health bar, so thank you.
Did you end up pulling off the build? Because that's the only thing I've noticed is sometimes Amon's like infinite ordnate build thing is a little iffy. Like sometimes you're for whatever reason, even though you should never be like losing ammo because of all the things you have ticking, it ends up doing that. You end up like bottoming out on your thing. Also, it drives me nuts. I'm like 4 points away from having Amon perfectly completed because I need like I need 20, 20. Or is it, 20, 10, 20, I think is what it is, to get like all of the perks that would basically make Amon do the maximum amount of damage. Like one of them that I'm missing is when your health is full, you do like 30% more damage. It's significant, and I'm like, damn it, that's all I need. It sucks, but like I think I need like 4 more specialization points, but it's so slow when you start getting up there.
I can go to that stream and click that part of the stream where you talked about Let It Die and have a link for if you want.
Yeah, if you would do that, like that little batch when it popped up, I would love that. And if you posted it on the Discord, that way I could put it in the description. That'd be amazing. Thank you so much for doing that.
I get my minigun ammo up to 230
Damn.
shots, since my class mod adds more to the skill that adds ammo.
Yeah, we also probably...
Also, the overshield fills almost instantly and stays full. Insane.
I know. I finally got the right side. I got the right. If you guys see a cyborg for Amon, just any skill tree for Amon that's covered in blue skills, that's the one. Just keep that for me, please. But I did get one that's kind of passable. I got it's actually pretty more than passable. It's a pretty good level playing field. The only thing that I don't have is you want to get points into Berserk. Berserk is like where like Amon it's one of his like only like broken skills where you get like I think it's like 80% more damage on anything that just happens to do cryo damage, which all ordnate weapons and all grenades and all weapons that have any cryo element attuned to them does. So it's insane value. And yeah, so that's the only thing I'm missing. But I did get. By the way,
Norman
shout out to Kat.
Said Grin, you want to get that in like 2 minutes. When you want, let me know and join my game. Have to enable a mod for it, and I'll be there in 1 to 2 kills.
Oh, really? How? How? Okay.
Lone Syndicate said,
We'll probably play a little bit at the end.
I'll do it before the day is over.
Okay, yeah. Don't feel rushed. If I have to, it's not the biggest deal either.
11234 said explosive cyborg was what had an overshield point.
Yes.
2 onto the ammo thing, and 5 onto the ordnance damage increase, making all ordnance 60% more damage and 10 out of 5.
Yeah, and 2. Yeah. So, but I'm thinking of Berserk
yeah.
as well.
GRINN. I got a couple of the cyborg class mods. I'm not sure how good they are.
They might be, as long as they're like, again, I know what to like balance out, but I just got one cyborg that's kind of okay. Its substats are pretty shitty. It's like splash damage, which is good, but then the other ones are like fucking reload accuracy, something like that, which is pointless for ordinate builds. But hell yeah, we probably will be playing a little bit of Borderlands at the end of the stream, probably just because I wanted to show you guys my aim on build. Just wanted to kind of look around. I don't know if the patch is live. I haven't had to install anything, but it might just happen in the background when I wasn't looking. So yes. But ladies and gentlemen, let us move over to the react part of the stream. By the way, just because when I basically clicked this and said like, hey, new gameplay, what is happening? I've seen a lot of the like Dying Light Beast trailer. Looks kind of cool. I've heard a lot of bad shit about this game that I also picked up here, and I put, that was going the whole time. Jesus Christ, my poor PC. Yes, Ghost of Tsushima things. We won't spend too much time here. Why is it 240p? Jesus Christ. Anyways, I have heard people say that it still looks terrible. Yeah, I don't know what that's about, but it I don't know what it is, but like the game looks like weirdly colored. Like dark as shit here, like this is black, and it could just be the video, but I've seen like other footage of this, and it's like it has like a really deep contrast and light filtering thing going on, even outside of this being like extra bad. I don't know why it's like this. Maybe it's like re-rendered 6 times, but yeah, that's dark as hell. You know, I don't know. I just like to point this out. I do not hate women. But everything I've seen, and maybe it's not that I hate women, guys. It's that I really like our boy that we bled with, that I wanted to see. It felt like it wasn't
Fetus
finished.
Said it looks like a 2015 game, except using deep color.
Yes, a little bit. Well, I should say 2050. It looks
Lord
nice
Blaze
in some
Fire,
cases.
1985 said, Yote color is yeah.
Yeah, a little odd. Yeah. But I was gonna say, I mean, I don't know. I feel weird about it because I'm not. It's maybe this is how people feel who are like, nah, bullshit. You don't get to feel this way. Fuck you, people in my head. I was gonna say maybe this is how people feel about God of War having like transitioned to Atreus, but not bullshit. Let me tell you, if our guy from Ghost of Tsushima 1 saved a little orphan girl or something like that, and started like teaching her, she was even just a side character, and she was the next game, I would play that shit because at least there's some fucking connection, something. There's like, oh, that's our little lady who fucking we raised. Hell yeah, let's fucking do this. Maybe there's gonna be a reference to the guy who we played in that last game. Hell yeah. It feels so like you had a formula that was rocking it, and then you just decided, fuck it, why don't we just completely throw that away and make a different thing? You're like, why? I mean, I don't know. Maybe it's because, they're trying to tell a whole different story. Maybe it's set in a different, like, environment entirely, which kind of seems to be the case. But, anyways, that aside, let us jump over to, where are you? This memes tab. What do you guys want to start with? Do you want to do some React and then memes? Let's do it. Let's do React and then memes. I asked you, and I immediately made the decision. I'm sorry. Yeah, there was no choice, actually. All right. Ooh. Yes, this was me. Right. All right, what is this? I spell all my money on Warhammer. Oh, I didn't get to finish my train of thought about that. Shit. Okay, it's really quick. Sorry. I talked about this in the past, but like I have a thing about getting into certain like weird interests and stuff, and because I'm learning so much about business stuff, my brain is starting to kind of become slightly morphed in the sense that I can't think about anything without being like, I wonder how this would be applied business-wise.
Lord Blaze Fire 1985 said, they know not to rid Kratos because he's a pioneer. You can check Artificial later. I
really do hope they let Kratos have a break, though. Like, I think it's okay for, like, Kratos to be fucking kicking ass in Asgard, rebuilding the Norse mythos, while Atreus goes and has one game for himself. And if it completely shits the bed and we just fucking hate Atreus, then sure. But then we can always go back to fucking Dad. Like, it's weird. I do think it, like, makes sense at this point for them to be like, all right, Kratos is over there. We're going to try 1-2 games with him, and then we're going to intersplice them. I think it's a much more fun time. But I just really also like Atreus. And I wouldn't mind. having a break from our boy. Dad needs a break. Okay? Not that we don't love Dad. Kratos' dad, but we need a break. And I like Atreus. Anyways, but I was gonna say, I'm really interested into like learning this like passive skill because AI is progressively getting like really useful for everything. So the conversation.
Lord Blazefire.
I need to pause that speech.
Said Kratos taking a break would be nice.
Yes,
but it's time to.
Yeah. By the way, I'm the asshole. I just can't stay on fucking track to like finish my train of thought. So I'm pausing text speech just for a minute, just for a quick hot minute. Where's our command line? I think I have to make sure I'm in here. History and click. There we go. Talk. All right. Quick pause. TTS. All right. So, I'm really interested in this one thing, and that's what it was. I'm not sure if you guys have this conversation with like your parents or anything like that, your friends, but like the talking about AI in a big way and being like, oh man, I wonder if it's going to come from my job. So I always find myself in these conversations, and it's funny because we kind of always come to the conclusion of like the jobs that people thought were going to be replaced immediately are probably going to be the jobs that were replaced last, like the garbage man and all these things, the plumber. They're probably going to be the things that are actually replaced the least or the last. So then it kind of falls back on like, okay, well, what are those skills that are like would probably be hard-ish, kind of, sort of, maybe, for people to like replicate? And it kind of comes back, dude. It's like this weird full circle thing of like, it's like sculptures. Like it's not that like an AI couldn't like you can get a machine and like perfectly make a sculpture, but it's just that like the human element involved in that I think would be valuable to someone like art. Like it's like the idea of like, yeah, there'll be people who throw up like AI art in their thing because it's exactly what they want, right? Like a hot girl or a cool mashup of all these different movies that they like a cool movie poster. But there's always going to be that special aspect about like, oh wow, this person painted this by hand. Wow, that's kind of novel in some case. So anyways, I showed you guys that like engraving a couple of weeks back. And I thought this seems like a fun, like passive hobby and like slow skill set to develop. But like I said, every single time I see anything, I oftentimes think in like the businessy aspect of it too. And it's funny because I thought of two people. I thought of one thing really that popped up. And I thought, well, what would you engrave? And I thought, well, I think it'd be cool to engrave like a coin that basically had like a let it die, like, like Death, Uncle Death, like doing the fucking, what is it called? The gauge or whatever it's called. Doing that. And then the other imagery from like Let It Die, which is like this hand, or no, it's like this guy like reaching to the heavens, like a really cool engraved coin like that on one on each side. I thought, oh, that'd be cool. That'd be something that I would actually want. I don't know, my voice is like that. I'm like, oh, that'd be kind of neat. I'm not trying to re-spark the Let It Die things, but I think like if you've seen a guide consistently of a person showcasing this thing, and they were like, hey, by the way, I still like this $25 coin. If you want it, you can. If you don't want it, you don't have to get it. That to me would be like interesting enough, especially if it's like legit made by hand by the guy as like a bonus hobby. That would be kind of neat, like a sentimental thing, I guess. But then the brain part of my head started going about like, but what about like people who have like really fucking violent interests into certain things? Like would somebody pay for like a really well done engraved Warhammer coin with like a specific faction mantra and like overview of it? And I was sitting there and I was thinking, I think so. And I think people think like, oh yeah, you go to Alibaba and find like a bunch of these like knockoffs. But I think there's the level of engraving, like I kind of showed you guys that one day, which actually like reaches like a level of artisan that I think is actually impressive. And I'm thinking, oh, I think people would actually pay like kind of stupid for that. And maybe not. Maybe it's like an illusion, but I think people would actually pay quite a bit for that specific thing. And there are like various subcultures around it. But anyways, let me turn back on text speed. Thank you for being patient. And click. There's all right. Text speed back on. Because somebody also tests to make sure text speed is back on. Anyways, I re-triggered this because of this comment. I spent all my money on Warhammer figurines, so this is my Umi Musa. What? Umi something? No substitutes, please.
Number 1, box of worthless junk. Number 2, sous chef. Number 3, stained glass menagerie. Number 4, all you can eat. Number 5, the hobby horse. And number 6, no substitutions.
Gnawing Fetus said My Elf check.
Thank you. My Elf. Good old, we all love My Elf. Okay. My Elf is my favorite genre of how to Okay, that sounds... Actually, no, Elf is okay. it's. I always think of Santa's elf, and I'm thinking, oh no, this is like a horrible half elf nonsense. Anyways.
Please. Get it on. And they're off. And there's number 6. No substitution, please.
Loan Syndicate said MILF check.
There it is. You just have to get the right voice. Also, Kat says, also, no, wait, before that, Nong says, i.e. AI can't impart its soul onto art, that art is created, unlike true artisans, at least I'm... Well, I agree and I disagree, but, like, I always thought it was kind of cringe when like, a digital artist, like a person who draws on a tablet, was always seen as, like, oh... How could you? It's not art. You have to learn how to do it with paint and a pencil. And I'm like, yeah, but this person's able to like create infinitely more beautiful spectacles or like art that resonates with people, like at 10 times the speed. And I thought, oh, well, that of course you would make that deal, like especially when you're not losing anything. And I wonder if I'm gonna be, the whole like AI guy screaming at the youngins for like using this thing. And I'm like, no, if I think about it. I don't know. I guess, is it possible to have an emotional invoked thing within yourself when you see AI art? Right now, I haven't seen many, but I think it's possible.
Maybe I should start, say, my elf check.
Yeah, my elf check. Damn, it said elf perfectly, unfortunately. Also, Kat says, would be interesting as Warhammer uses dice and coins on tabletop. Ooh, yeah. That, again, there are also other angles to this, which are like, I don't know how you guys feel about it. Maybe I shouldn't even mention it, but like one of the things that I know my family has like a great deal of importance to is like animals or like our pets. We take great care in, and sometimes for like our previous dogs, we got them cremated, and we had this like really nice urn. But it'll never be lost on me that my mom was like immediately willing to buy like a fucking $200 urn. That just had like a dog paw on it essentially, but it was beautiful. But I was thinking, I wonder how much people would pay for like an urn that had like their dog, like an image of their dog on the top of it that was engraved. And the issue with that is that, you might be saying, well, there should be some place in China which can like just drill like an engravement on it. Can it, Grin? Well, no, because like a lot of times those engravement machines are based on a flat piece of steel. When it's a curved thing like an urn or something like that, it's extremely hard for it to actually like carve it. And you have to have a machine that kind of like clamps both and then accounts for the curvature and the pressure of the pin or whatever is scratching it. It wouldn't be easy. Like you probably need like a $10,000 machine to like get that, and then good luck scaling that as well. So, anyways, it's one of the few things where I was like, that would be an angle that you could see. Now, also, as much as it's maybe a little morbid, it's also like you deeply trying to like give a memory back to a person who lost a beloved animal. The issue I always come up against, which I'm not sure if everyone who like ever thought of, how much would I sell the thing I just made for? And you're always like, $1. And that's being generous, and then you see these people who are like, fucking $10K, take it or leave it. I'll keep it if you don't want it. And then they end up selling. You're like, what the fuck is happening? Anyways, also, I know this is in regards to Warhammer, but hot damn. Also, I would fucking crush at this. I feel like I could pick this whole fucking plastic porcelain thing up there. I'd break its back of its legs jumping over it. Oh, they also have rollerblades. That'd change it. Come on. Oh, wait. Oh. A hobby horse is usually the making of of greatness, because hobby has no expectations, no bar to clear. It's just input after input after input, and then finally you're like, wow, I've improved. Also, I don't know if we can show these, so we'll just get by. I can show them last part. Actually, we're fine. What is this? Is that Skyrim? Yes, it's Thomas. Thomas the Tank Engine with a bow and arrow. That's fucking amazing. Is that Skyrim? I didn't know you liked old classic games. Old classic. Roy, Skyrim is a modern game. I wouldn't say it's modern, but it came out like what, like 5 years ago? Maybe like 6 years ago. Let's say 6 years ago. Mimi, Skyrim came out in 2011. It's been 14 years? No, it hasn't. I still remember it just like it was yesterday. when I went to the main starter town and burned the living fuck out of that one guy who was just chopping wood because I wouldn't complete the first quest. And I got there at midnight. I got the game. I plugged it in, and then I did that for until it was 2 a.m. And then I literally fell on my bed, went to sleep, woke up, and played it immediately again. That wasn't 14 years ago. That was maybe 4 years ago. That's gross, man. That's so gross. Oh. And it kind of starts to rebound in your head of like,
McFluffirkins said it's okay. Grandpa, let's get you to bed.
It's even worse when you're like, oh yeah, but we had Fallout 4 in between that, and then we had all these other games, and you're like, oh my god, yeah. Maybe it's just that memory is so coveted by so many of us. I'm not sure.
Gnawing fetus, said Grin. Just face it, we're getting oldie.
I mean, I don't know if we're getting old or if the world is just getting more decrepit. Okay. But, yes. I'll never forget what my dad always says, which is like, I don't get it. I still feel like 20 and I'm like 50 something. And I don't know what the joke is. Like, I don't get it. I'm like, God, that's way for all of us.
Fire 1985 said it's both.
It's both. Probably both. Inferno, we've seen that. Inata, thank you for showing that to me. And lastly, we checked out this. Yes, this was great. This is one of the best things we've seen, which was like a wizard fucking obliterating somebody. Oh, also, shout out to Cat, by the way. Cat bailed me out. I unlocked Ultimate Vault Hunter mode like Wednesday or Thursday, and Cat came around and duplicated all those, so I didn't have to get to fucking Ultimate Vault Hunter mode on all of my characters, which has been ass. Anyways, did we see this already? Yes, the Stalker one. We've seen that. Should we move over to memes? How long have we going? Oh my god, we've been almost been going for a whole hour. That's fucked up. What do we go with? Is this? Do we watch the
Gnawing
Tosh?
fetus said I cast Fireball.
I cast Coming Mountain. If you guys didn't see that, it was in the previous one of the streams. I don't know. It's a great premise, but horrible at the same time. Have you seen this?
I'm gonna have to teach him a lesson. He said he could race me anywhere, anytime, and smoke me. Oh, okay. All right. Well, let's see how that GoBot does on the beach. I'm not even asking for a head start today.
No head start? I mean, you do have me on the beach, though.
I mean, this
I think I've seen this before. Oh shit! It's so fucking. I don't know why, man. There's something I respect about it. He fucking tries his hardest, dude. He tries so fucking hard.
Where it's at. And besides, what's better than the feeling of sand between your toes?
Yeah, it's actually my favorite. All right, let me do my drills.
You do your drills.
Oh, God.
Let me do my drills.
Oh, we're going all the way down there?
You see the end? 50-yard dash.
I talked a lot of shit. I talked a little bit too much shit.
I'm wearing all white just so you know what you're racing against.
Should we do this thing?
I'm ready whenever they are.
Also, I think you can get bigger, longer skis. I don't know why it's so... I don't know why. It just the start is
where they are.
I can't move.
I'm gonna have to teach him a lesson. He said he could race me.
Oh my god, I don't know why. It's so funny seeing him like not move as he's going, like the fucking skis are just slipping. You know that's part of the probably bit is that he can't get traction. Because you just see these skis like sliding for a couple of seconds and it just makes it so better that he's screaming because you can tell he's like running on ice. Holy shit.
A lot of shit.
I'm wearing all
I just want to see that start again.
Should we do this thing?
Ready whenever they are.
I just love that he takes it so seriously. He's just like, I'm coming to fuck you up. You know, that's actually like, to me, I don't know why that's much more like, that's love. You know what I mean? Like, that's actually a person who sees you as like an equal. No punching down or nothing, you know? People would have you believe that's punching down or whatever. That's not. It's a person who's like, I'm not fucking taking you 100% seriously. Thank you very much. Parry this. Pixels, where are we? Okay. Oh, is that? Oh, I see. He turns into a bat. It was hard to see in the pixelization, but turns into a bat, grabs that motherfucker out of the sky, and shoots it. Has anyone else seen this video of a lady who like picks up like a hawk, and she's like screaming at it a little? Not screaming at it. She's like telling it like, "You piece of shit! You keep killing my chickens." And the hawk is sitting there like, "What the fuck is happening?" Like, this shouldn't. Nature did not prepare me for this. Anyways, we'll watch one more, and then we'll jump over to the meme land. Can we please get house tour and the lore behind everything? What the fuck?
Toaster bath. Here's the damn good enough construction bathroom, the golden shower.
Why is there a... Are you a depressed, sir? Is this foam also?
The golden shower, the golden throne with the hidden paper.
That gives me so much anxiety. How is it not soaked in shit or piss?
The golden throne with the hidden...
Why has it got this loop around it?
Hidden paper, followed by our panel.
G-Red said, "Heyo."
Hello. Welcome chaos, all that. What do they say? They gotta say some unhinged shit. Bath, ruin, kitchen, bed, bad room.
11,234 said you're not going to be able to finish this video. LMAO.
Oh no, why? Balls, D-ball, AC of cam. Okay.
In our room out here, we have the wall.
What does that mean? I'm not gonna be able to finish it. So many questions. Why? Oh, I see. Okay. This is not as unhinged to me. I don't know why. You're trying to... It actually makes a lot of sense. I fuck with that. That's a window. He's cracked the window. I wish you could turn back things in a small... There. It makes sense, guys. You want to pull that wind in. From outside in. Makes a lot of sense.
Fan. And the floor fan, little water spigot.
This is chaos. This one, I don't know how to defend this one. This one is crazy. That one, there's no reason for that.
This is my certificate of completion.
Certificate of completion. Certificate proudly presenting to Matthew. All right, Matthew. For successfully completing of the construction course, it's YouTube University.
For YouTube University, and in 1 week's worth of damn measuring tapes.
All right.
Was a week's work out here.
Well, it was. Now it feels like I know it was a joke, but now it's too. It's in my face.
Matthew.
Yeah, Matthew. What do you call it? I liked it until you made it too fake. I like the subtle. This could be an Arizona. This could be a Floridian. You know, we could find that guy.
The main room, and we got our walls.
Looks good if you don't look. Don't fucking look, Matthew.
Right here.
This is definitely like a content house. So this guy just bought and just decided to stream it. What does it say? I don't know.
We got other certificates here.
Certificate of Matthew most
achievement.
What? To success most. I can't see what this says. Is this my dyslexia or is it? I can't read handwriting for this shit. Maybe that's just messed up writing. It's not handwriting of any kind. Give a trunk on the day of TUDI. In the year yes. I understand. I give up.
Most likely to succeed.
I feel like my brain is under constant bombardment. Why are there fucking... Yes.
Coming over here.
Yep.
We have the other breaker panel that controls the other
future.
Half of the house.
Furnace. This floor. Got it. Okay. Shit. Doesn't know. Yep. I feel that.
The refrigerator we really don't want to open. Don't know what to do with. We haven't got the cabinets yet, but we got this wood tile on the wall here. I know it looks real. That is actually...
Yeah. You can't see the bubbles.
Sticky paper. On the...
As a person that works in or knows, we work with vinyl a lot. That's tough. Those are some bubbles you can get rid of.
We got built-in appliances here. And a hell of a roof in this back room.
Ignoring Fetus said Grin. You've never seen a meth house, have you?
I have.
Lone Syndicate said I upload the rest of the
not live
to the React tab GRINN, along with a link to a Google Drive with the video.
Oh, perfect. All right. Yes, I haven't seen a meth house, but what I have introduced to the concept of a meth house is Urban Rescue Ranch. I think it's Urban Rescue Barn, whatever it's called. Where yes, he starts off at he fucking buys his like shitty rent like meth house essentially, and then he like rebuilds it very shoddily, but like gets it eventually to where he can live in it. And that's my understanding of like, wow, there's like all these fun needles in the ground. He says.
We got a washing machine room here. And then it all circles back right here to the main room. All right, these motherfuckers pretty tough.
Milwaukee. A lot of people like, what do you call it? Milwaukee is, my dad is a Milwaukee guy, unfortunately. It's so expensive. But hey, it's good. It's good. I will say, fuck it. I have like a knife, an X-Acto knife. But anyways, it's Milwaukee. It's held up actually quite well. Anyways, where is the meme tab? All right, we'll do a little bit of memes.
I also upload some work in progress art to the art tab.
Oh shit, is it too provocative? We're taking a gamble.
Knowing Fetus said that's 1000% a meth house man.
Yeah.
I know from personal express. My place never got that jerry rig, but various associates that would be considered the holy grail.
Damn, I know you ain't lived like that kind of life. No, I know you fucked when I was trying. I know you fucked around with like one of the drugs that is brutal. Anyways, this one is good. This one is a lot. What is this? I don't. Okay, we probably Lone. Be sure to blur this. Okay. Yes, but man of culture as you are, looks great. Who is this one again? Is this a character that I know or no? I know it's a police officer with baton, and her tie is being devoured, which honestly seems like it'd be very irritating in the chesticles. Anyways, very cool, Lone. Good shit. Let me wait. Gotta fuck it down. Where's my... Alright. Memes tab. There. Alright, scroll to the bottom. Fuck it. Let's read this one first. This is the start of this is what I put in the thumbnail because I was like, fuck it. It had nice color composition. Anyways. Also, am I so bright? It's a little bright. When the mosquito finally goes back to hell where they belong and soap season returns. Autumn, baby. Dude, I haven't got to really enjoy autumn because I'm kind of sick. So, like, when I'm cold, I'm kind of, like, terrified I'm going to get, like, shivered and sick thing. But, man, I don't know if it's possible to have, like, a permanent state of autumn. But yeah,
amen.
Dude, I don't know what is going on, but, like, this year, we normally get, like, bombarded.
Catman11234 said soup. Not soap, you goober.
Soup, I thought I missaid it. I thought it was weird, but I kind of, it's fucked up. I read and I hard lock. It's like kind of like a content curator brain or like commentary brain, but you hard lock into the one thing that you can maybe have a thought about. And yes, and I just let the soup go right over my head because I was like, mosquitoes. I want to talk some shit about mosquitoes. Fuck the soup. Mosquitoes are a bitch. Okay, but like I was saying, this year, man, haven't had a lot of mosquito problems at all. Usually we get like eaten like crazy. I'm doing okay. I haven't gotten eaten this year. We haven't had too many. So yes, mosquitoes have been staying away from my neck of the woods, and fuck mosquitoes. As far as the soup, I don't know why you can't enjoy soup when it's not autumn. Cat, is it because it's hot? Like too hot? Also, what is this real quick? Last chance. Don't forget to grab Tanny Tina's. See more. I mean, a great DLC. Fantastic DLC. Epic needs to chill probably, but hey. Also, dude, the skins for this game were so good. Like, look at that guy. That's fucking rad as hell. Krieg's was kind of phoned in. But, Maya's pretty cool. Accidents look terrible, but yes. All right, let's go at the bottom and work our way up. Don't say you from the big P if you not from the circle. Pennsylvania, I would assume? Or is that just Penn?
G-Red said, we don't have mosquitoes issues here, but gnats are fucking...
Yeah, gnats are bad too. We get a lot of gnats. You guys ever get those, like, well, I always call them pill bugs, but they're basically just like a tiny beetle that, like, I always find they basically, like, live in the edges of carpets and shit. And yes, this is just brain rot. I was about to say, I don't understand this one. This one, it goes right over my head as far as, like, it feels zoomery. Only in the sense that I don't know what the joke is. My generation, it smacked you in the face. The punchline was like a right hook. For the next generation, it feels like chaos is the answer.
34 said it's balanced out by the 11 Latvias off the coast.
Oh. This goes right over my head. I still don't really get it. And I feel like the more you tell me, the more you'll realize that I should know basic things, and I just don't, because I'm just, like, not useful for me. I'll never travel to those places anyway, probably. Anyways, back in my day, there was no Twitter, so you had to write your crazy ramblings on a poster board and try to get on national TV. Destiny's Child and TLC are legends.
Gnawing Fetus said they live under rocks around me. We also call them roly-polies.
Oh, is that what they are? Okay, yeah. I always find like mine, like they're super small.
McFluffirkin said that was North America.
That was no. Again, this is something like again. This is why I should have mentioned it more in the last time we just rambled about stuff. But like I am missing huge gaps in what everyone should know, because for me, again, I mentioned it before, and I don't want to get too much into like my dumb bullshit because no one should care this much about what's going on with me or like my childhood. But the TLDR was that I had like a severely bad learning disabilities. Basically, they just weren't really teaching me really well, and I kept getting like put into like special classes essentially. But those special classes were basically just like underfunded, and they were filled with people who had like really severe like mental retardation and various things, to where like you never had the extra attention that you actually needed. And they just didn't teach you really well. This basically extrapolated onto eventually I was so behind in reading, math, and spelling that eventually they just had to like take away everything. They said like no social studies, no map awareness, no like geography, none of that stuff. Just try to get this kid to learn fucking math, spelling, and writing. And it ended up not working out really because they were just so fucking terrible at teaching me. And eventually, when I got to grade 8, they finally put me into. I found this fucking. I always try to remember her name, and I fucking got a tattoo over it. It's one of those types of things where she saved my whole fucking life. She like taught me how to learn essentially, and I was able to go from having like a grade 3 spelling and writing to a grade like a competent grade, not like crazy good. It's weird because like it's a weird conversation to have with people where like I do have massive gaps in my knowledge, but I also am really I have a really good awareness or knowledge base about like obscure things that have like useful application in some regards, like editing and analysis of certain people and things like that, like knowing how to like understand what people want and all these variables. I think I have okay social IQ too. Things like that, but aren't really quantifiable within the school's metric. But yes, so that's why like if I ever like don't know something, it's not because I was just trying to be ignorant. It was because my special school situation botched. You know,
it was an abomination of what.
Okay, yeah.
Geographical nightmare.
Yeah. That probably impedes me from getting the joke. So forgive me.
Yeah, they're rather small usually.
Okay.
But every once in a while, you'll find ginormous ones. The size of your pinky fingernail.
Well, I noticed it. You ever notice it when you're at night and you're like you have a light on, and we have like our dogs. We let them out before we go to bed. And dude, if you leave the light on, they start swarming around, and then you can just see these massive fucking beetles, and you're like, fuck this, fuck this dude so hard. No, it's absolutely not. Rough sentence. Anyways, what's this? Oh, sip. What a sip. Sip. What the fuck is this soup? Do we watch this one already, or did I see this meme already? This one to me was great. This also is so ferociously on brand, and I think I seen like a follow-up meme where she like drinks it like fuck.
Catman,
hell yeah.
11,234 said gnawing IDK if you've had them, but we've been seeing spiders the size of quarters outside making webs. Grin you?
Fuck no, man. I'd fucking burn my house down. I have seen. Actually, no, maybe I have actually. I find them in my bathroom sometimes, where they're like the size of like this, which I guess is like a quarter. It's about that much. Maybe it's hard to see, but like that much. It's kind of, but they're not that imposing, because they're just like a tiny little body with long as fuck legs. They're not that long legs. But yeah, the ones that really freak me out are anything with like an ass on it, like a classic spider thing. And dude, my grandma.
Gnawing fetus said, live near/around what we'd call swampland, don't ya? Or on the lake.
Me? I don't live that. No, I live in like forest. I live like deep Alberta. Basically, Alberta's like nothing but trees. Like I'm talking about pine trees for like acres. Yeah. I would consider I live in the exact, like, dude, there's so many times where I would love to like have a stream that is like wireless so you can like walk around. And I could show you guys like the beauty of my home
in school.
for moments
All
of
my
the year.
teachers sucked, and my ADHD and learning issues did not help.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that kills me about that whole like learning thing, man. It's just like if I could go from like if I could basically like climb up from like grade 3 to grade like 10 within 2 years.
Said I get soup.
Joke, school's a scam.
And this one had broccoli cheddar, which is my fave or second fave soup. Had to post.
Bolte said, but an Arachne GF would go hard.
And what depends if how much Arachne is it? Is it the part where I get like I die? Is it the part where I get like infected or something? My body is using the vessel for eggs? Hell no, man. I don't care how nice those legs look. Hell no. But yes, if it is, I don't know, man. Also, it's a lot. That's like a to me, I find.
G-Red said, I only graduated high school because I got in trouble for dress code violations too often, so they sent me to a detention school, which had far easier classes.
Oh, yeah, that's something at least. Yeah, I think to me, I could like literally ramble forever. Like forever, but my like hate, not hatred, I think school is such a flawed system, and I think there's such a better way of doing about it. The antithesis of my weird brain that thinks that we could do with make school better is why would you not just get like the best teachers on the entire planet, who are the best in their fields, and then basically create like a Bill Nye the Science Guy style of leveraging engagement strategies, keeping people hooked, as well as like a system that has the highest possibility of success, and then just put that online so that your populace actually can fucking become well-read and learn.
Said I live near a bog
yada yada.
And have at least 9 maple trees and 7 pine trees growing in it. It's like a 30-feet area.
Yeah.
0.5 to 1 foot deep.
Oh, damn. Oh.
Everyone calls it a swamp, though.
Oh, I see. Yes, some swamp plants. I see.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said, all schools
Yeah. I just feel like it's a better system. Also, like, if you were an immigrant coming to a country and wanting to have, like, a better life, you could tap into that resource.
Said Google Arachne Smite for an option.
I'm not doing this. I do not want to have nightmares about fucking horrible spiders. No, thank you. I will say veto on that. I would like to like know the difference between a poisonous like bad spider that can like possibly cause harm versus a spider that is like it literally just eats the shit in the other bugs. And some people know how to do that, and then there's other psychopaths that are like, hey guys, as long as you're not like hurting them or like in their space, don't worry that they have like a death fucking venom and your dog could get bit and like die. Fuck that, don't kill the bug. I'm like, die. You should, absolutely insane. No. But I would like to know which ones are not going to bite me and poison me and make me have like a welt on my arm that grows. I have tried Genshin Impact. I have tried Honkai Star Rail. I have tried Zenless Zone Zero. I recommend looking for art, okay, of Hadada. What do you imply by girls Hadadaing? Wouldn't that just mean, why would you elaborate it like that?
Gnawing Fetus said how big the fangs are. Daddy long legs could kill a person. If their fangs could pierce human skin.
Yeah, that's like a mythos, right? They're like, what do you call it? We used to always say that living, essentially, not living, growing up, which is like daddy long legs have enough venom to kill you, basically, but they just can't bite you. And it sucks because daddy long legs are pretty chill.
Lone Syndicate said, I can elaborate GRINN.
I can elaborate? I'd prefer if you possibly didn't red flag this this stream with words. Yes. Anyway, that I would never know. And I'm not just always playing dumb because I don't want people to perceive my degeneracy. Anyways, a game called Little Witch in the Woods delayed their release and posted this art. That is so good. That's like peak marketing, man.
11,234 said the next art tab post is the elaboration.
Oh, I thought, okay. Yeah, no,
Flufferkin said, it's reminiscent of that short where the guy only recognized Overwatch characters based on their prevalence of a certain internet move.
Yes. Again, one of my favorite things I've seen these recently.
Lol, not that I would know either.
Exactly. Craziness. Yes. I wasn't thinking what Kat kind of tried to allude to. Different level of horrible degeneracy. Anyways. Also, shout out to Treasure Planet. Is that your boy? Sorry, I don't know why my brain just did not see cabin. Is that your cabin boy in the shrouds? This is what I mean when I type when I type this, 90% of the time, it's me saying...
Gnawing Fetus said basically, if Fear Fangs can pierce your skin, you don't want them biting you. At the minimum, I'll end up with a bruise, or dead tissue, or an amputation, or paralysis, or death.
Oh, so is that the metric? Is just if they have fangs? Otherwise, they're chill? That's actually a really nice way to think about it. Some spiders do have like hair that like infects you or something, or like weird shit. But yes, I was gonna say, whenever I use the emotes that is this guy, it means something specific that I should probably reiterate more. It means I see this, I have more to say about this, I don't have time to reply right now, because we stream every fucking week, I'll just tell you, bring it up to me next time we stream, basically. Basically, I seen this. And I want you to know I seen this. So I'll talk to you about it next time I see you. Basically,
said, I tend
that's
to
what I say with that.
the eyes emoji as you have my attention.
Yeah, no, see, that's completely not what I say. To me, I use the eyes. It's like I see it. I'll talk to you next time I see you about it, because I don't usually have the time to like reply. And then usually when I say like I throw a heart in there, it's usually because I'm like I appreciate this in some capacity. Yes, which is most things, frankly. All right. Also, are people loving this game? I've seen people pop, and I haven't seen like I don't know if it had as much staying power as the first one. But maybe it's because it was always somewhat niche. I shouldn't say niche, but like not as like, you know. But it says, checked it out, cat, and give me the Black Widow skin and no protection. What? Oh, is this is this like a fanged person? My message got filled. Oh no. And never mind. That's amazing. These Smite skins are quite. Yeah. I don't know about that, man. I am a little. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Like the whole spider thing, it's unhinged. You know, the thing we're talking about is like when there's an anthropomorphic, like half woman, upper body is woman, and then below is like a giant arachnid body and legs and shit. A lot. That one pretty unhinged. But to me, man, it's always the like centaur thing is wildly fucked up. like to me, it is the most unhinged because it is like at least the mermaid, it's like I don't know why my brain doesn't even think about the fucking tail as being a tail. It's almost like hair or something, whatever. It's just like a non-thing. But that's fucking like 70% horse, man. If not more. You are getting more horse than you are other thing, which is insane. Also, the sexy part is gonna be you into it. It is by far the most unhinged kink thing, and it's literally just like people who want to fuck horses, basically, and it's horrible. It's downright diabolical. Also, when you see the anatomical fucking how does this gonna work?
Catman
Is the genitals gonna be here or?
34 said, "I'm so hungry I could
I could eat a. Also, what in the ever-living hell? Stop it! It's a totally normal-sized
gnawing fetus,
drink.
Said Grin. I mean, think about it. If they can't bite you, WTF are they gonna do to you? And the hair thing is an allergic reaction, mostly with tarantulas.
Oh.
Akin to being allergic to cats.
Gotcha.
McFlufferkin said 70% horseman centaurs in a shell nut.
What,
Lord
70%
Blazefire,
man?
1985 said clompers are nasty.
What's clomper? Oh, is that what they're called? Clompers? Rough. Rough, dude. Yes, I'm not here to judge anyone's fantasy, but just I guess that's not needed to say, because these things don't exist, I guess. But still, the way these memes are made, the text starts with the left side talking, and then the next line is the right side replying. That's the fact that they messed this up makes it even funnier. Gotcha. Do you like Warhammer? Says Tiny Child. What? Says Giga Chad. It's a fantasy genre strategy game set in the Warhammer Fantasy universe with many diverse factions to choose from and a massive world more to what? And a massive world map to wage war and battle on. Can you please buy something? My favorite faction is the dwarves. Actually, if this was like a nice anime, like hive screaming voice, that'd be fun. I will say, I don't think there's a single faction, entity, person, fandom online that has as much of a bottled up, like a closeted gay type of like type of like just fucking firing off than Warhammer, where it is just like it seems like your whole life you've waited. And it's one thing, it's like so obscure that it's like, oh, my faction is these Imperium, and this is the quotes from the Vampire and things like that. And it's awesome. It's super sick, but it is also like, it's so deep cut. And I don't think I've ever had a conversation with anyone about Warhammer that doesn't just jump to like complexity immediately.
This would be Catman, but his full chest energy is dedicated to soup.
Yeah. There's this cat. Fucking, have I told you about broccoli soup mixed with broth that's from the souls of children? Let me tell you. You gotta try it. I know it sounds a little much. Stop. Also, why does it look so seductive? A little fruity, if I'm honest. I don't know what that is. Rough. Anyways. Also, I think we've looped around. Is this horse? Horse, believe it. Oh, speak of. Oh! See, now, if this is the horse thing, where it's just like a girl who's like a full-on lady with just big legs and like horse ears, and there's no other like weird giant other half, I can get on board with this. This is less crazy, less like bestiality. This is more acceptable. This is like Centaurs is a great analogy for like it's just a different equation that you've done. Where like normally furry to non-furry is like cat ears, girl cat ears and a tail. That's it, and then like full-on animal essentially. And then somehow, centaurs have decided to increase both levers, which is unhinged. And yeah. But this, we can get on board with this. Anyways, I think we have, I probably pinned it. We probably could just move over to Borderlands. How long are we going? We go a little bit longer. Just a little bit longer. Boom. All right, what's this all about? We already read that, I think. Have we seen this before?
Bet you can't stick it. Bet you can't stick it. Bet you can't stick it. How can I say
Lone
that line?
Syndicate said icy ume was a popular topic at one point.
Ume? What's Umi? Oh yeah, the like the horse game. Yeah, dude, that game exploded. That game had like a really high pop off and then just fizzled out.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said Greek mythology. I tell ya, centaurs.
The one that I don't think.
Catman 11,234 said you were going down from that pin.
Oh, I was going down, not up. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's speak of the devil. This is the exact equation I was talking about. This is the normal, chill, furry person. If you don't like this, you're a weird freak. If you start, this is where it can start to get a little dicey, and this is where it's illegal.
Yuma girls are all canonically able to,
No, I don't know. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean? Like have harada? Are they able to have harada? Or yeah, I would assume every entity can harada. What does that mean? I don't know what the means. You were going to the pin comment. Also, one that I don't feel like gets enough cool like appreciation as far as like a cool concept is the Dualahan concept. It might be, and now I might be fucked up. it is a severed head actually. Okay, I might be unhinged. All right, I just think oftentimes it's cool. It's like a dope ass float, like flaming head and shit. Possibilities. Anyways.
Lone Syndicate said, don't forget the Nikkei's GRINN.
Oh, right. Where are they? Are they at the bottom? Should you put them in the bottom or do you put them in the share GRINN tab? I feel like they would, yeah, probably in the share GRINN tab. I will look at these first, just in case they're a little too much. Let me see. Okay. Yep, that's too much. That one's too much. If you guys would like to see, go to the share GRINN tab of the Discord. You can see the first one. It's just I don't trust the thigh situation. Also, she looks a little on the younger side, but it could just be the body type things. Okay, that was the first one. This is the second one, going like this. Weird. Yes, this one great. Lots of skin. I feel like
Catman 11,234
this one's pretty unhinged.
Said I read a Dullahan.
This one I definitely can't. I get you.
Imagined idea, and a fetish unlocked like a Borderlands Speed Challenge completion.
Yeah, man. I understand. I will not elaborate, but I will say I understand. I don't. You know which one I don't get? The vampire thing, because it's just nothing. Like is it like a eternal life? Maybe. Do you want to get like bit? I don't like. There's no positive spin on this besides like maybe you could also become a vampire. I don't know. Yeah, you just don't get to hang out in the daytime. Like nothing seems positive. It just seems like you have like a Lacrosse kind of person. Anyways, the second image is also too much. I cannot show that because there's too much skin pigment showing that I think YouTube would just assume that it's all out there. The second one's not as bad, or the third one, sorry, is showable. We can show this one. It's just a cool like bunny girl outfit. That's chill. That's kind of fine. Not too much. But yes, I will say the first two Nikitas are getting more
1985
crazy.
Said, look up Unhinged Knight. He talks about waifu.
Unhinged Knight? He talks about, what does that mean? You gotta give me more to go on besides if I'm gonna look up something. Because I'm not sure what I'm looking for, you know? Anyways, let's jump back to this. And let's, we'll play a little bit of Borderlands today. Remind me to like switch off in like 10 minutes. All right. What is this all about? A choplet. A simple type of monster that wanders the dungeons, prone to solitude. They are picked off easily by amateur adventurers. They remind me of imps.
Lone Syndicate said, wow, the reverse bunny girl skin is showable. I'm shocked.
Yeah, the first one, the second one is. The issue, Lone, I always think in terms of like AI scanning shit. So I know when an AI scans shit and it sees like a bunch of specific types of pigment, that's how it can determine whether like, oh, this is a lot.
Lord
Yes.
Blazefire 1985 said, I'll bring the video next time.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, like for instance, Lone, if you see like a ton of cleavage, but like the bottom half of the chest is like obscured and they're leaning forward, YouTube doesn't need to see nipple to know that that's a lot of surface area of like what essentially looks like skin pigment. And then it will maybe extrapolate and ding that as like, this could be a little something. So I always go based on that parameter of like how much clothing do you actually have. It's weird, but that's kind of the variable that does, I think, matter. Anyway, it finds a fallen hero undone by a strong monster. The power balance of this dungeon begins to shift. It's a story? It's kind of fun. Does a tiny guy become a big badass creature, man? Also, I don't know what it is. Something about this, like the fodder ads. I think it's ever since I played the game Overlord. It just makes me be like, hey, ride with me. You know what I mean? I'll keep you safe. I'll turn you into a monster. You know what I mean?
Lord Blazefire 1985 said, who can survive the bunny woman?
Who can survive the bunny woman? Who would want to survive the... Well, isn't that the whole premise? Hypothetically speaking, say there's various stories out there.
Lone Syndicate said, I also include a video now. Those you definitely can't show, but include their animations and such.
Gotcha. Ooh, so if anyone else wants to see some cool Nikita stuff and just, probably be like, okay, well, this game's crazy, check that out. But I was going to say, hypothetically, say there's stories. Hypothetically, people create lore for particular types of anthropomorphic, like, hybrid lady people. Hypothetically speaking, say there's, like, one giganto negative to bunny people, which is that... Eviscerated.
Said the choplet receives a big upgrade. Good thing monsters don't have level requirements for gear.
The choplet receive a big upgrade. Good thing monsters don't have level requirements for... Ooh, that's a fun concept. Ooh, so they could just like... Also, all they need is one person. Well, couldn't that be the same thing as a centaur then? Like a really powerful creature? Why do they just use the god level items that the heroes use and stuff like that? It's not leveling into a coupleting? I don't know. I'm lost. Emma Frost, after I give her
Lord
the
Blazefire 1985 said bunnies do have high libido.
I don't know. I don't know where you're getting that from. I could never have possibly used out of pocket thing to say. Anyways, Emma Frost, after I give her the greatest 1 minute and 15 seconds of her life.
What are those knee? Kaayys?
I will say, the more I see the Nikita thing, I'm just like, just make a full-on HUD of the game. Stop doing this fucking weird edging nonsense. Anyways, what is this? Emma Frost.
You were exceptional. That was quite the show. Well done.
Yes.
Lone Syndicate said, "Welp, I have blessed Grinn's eyes with bunny girl booba. No, I will not provide any context for anyone just tuning in. I'm off to go
Thank
shower."
you, Lone, for providing me with awkward but yet provocative things to watch in the presence of my friends who are seeing my expression and my reaction to what essentially is hot. Anyways, I appreciate that.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said Frerna.
Free Ren, man. Free Ren is on the list. It looks great. I'm in. I can't wait. I'm a little sad that it's going to probably be sad, somewhat, at least the beginning. A little bit like longing, I think is the great word to phrase it, which is a little sad. But I heard it's one of the best anime of all time. So it's on the list. it's like 88 on the list, so it's up there. 80%. There's a percentage of the list. It's at a top 80%, which is not good. What is this? The amazing time when I. Okay, I gotcha. I assume this is a translation error, but with Japanese people, you never really know. I mean, you never really. Yes. Also, what is this? Me upon being able to read and being unleashed into the internet to witness its horrors. Dude, cat. I am so grateful that I never explored too much. Because I went online, I went on to the internet in the height of chaos, basically. There was like, not only was there Livewire.
11,234 said watching Fryren for the third time, GRINN. It really just feels like you booted up Skyrim and you're walking alongside your companions.
Yeah, I hear that. It seems like it's a nice watch. It's not like overly stimulating, etc. It's kind of just like really, really good. And there's moments where it's overly stimulating, but it's like something I could see you having in the background. Like a nice journey. Kind of like, yeah, just what I said. Shit, I forgot what I was about to say. Yeah. I grew up in the time when like it was really bad to probably be online. Like I think Cat's a little bit younger than me, so I think he probably dodged a little bit of it, maybe. But like I got online when I was like 9 years old, like on the internet, on YouTube, free reign, go to town. I just was like, it sounds fucked up, but I'm kind of like a person who is even now careful and like, yeah, careful. Like I'm overly cautious probably. Anyways, but like not only LimeWire was alive, so you were just getting bombarded by like viruses, and you were also getting bombarded by like horrible like shit a lot of the time, meat spin, all that stuff. But what I'm really happy I avoided, man, is it was this horrible thing back in the day called like the Pain Olympics. Holy shit! If anyone knows like OG internet, it was the truest, most horrible unhingedness of the internet. Where like thankfully I missed all of it. My brother taught me about it because he was like he was in like high school and his friends were like showing him horrible shit like that. But it's just like horror stories. Like this give you one idea of like what I mean. It like essentially people were like taking like knives and like ripping off their genitals, like just and filming it and like putting it online. Horrible shit. Like just fucking absolute complete nightmare shit. Yeah. So I'm happy I missed that. I did not get too done in by the internet. I got a little bit pushed in. Like I see some horrible stuff there, but not enough to be like traumatized. You know what I mean? Also, Bully says, nah, I'm talking about full on live mobile gaming. They always are full of cash. Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah. Nog says, fair enough. Phone games are always heavy, censored, and heavily monitored. Yeah. Kat says, I was smart enough to stay away from like, yes, me too, man. I don't know, people, that's a weird thing for me. Like, I find it very strange. Some people have like a built-in, like, they watched all those, like, people, it always kind of fucks me up a little bit when I hear people talk about like live leak stuff. Cause like, I genuinely, like, when I, like, there was a Reddit that was really popular. And I just, every time I've seen anything of it, I just thought, is no one else feeling this? But like, it was called Nature is Metal, and maybe if you hunt, you have like a different proclivity to this. But I don't know, man. I think I have a really like sensitive proclivity to like suffering, to like guttural suffering, and even like death. A lot of cases. So you can't like stay online. You're kind of rolling the dice on like what you're looking at. Maybe you're on Reddit. Maybe you're seeing like a meme app and you're scrolling, and some person like uploads some unhinged shit before a moderator can get rid of it. You see it. But yeah, it's like there's certain things like that are like subcultures of the internet that they really like watch that stuff. And to me, I'm just like, I've never had like, I've had like a pretty severe like repulsion to it. And I have a pretty open mind about a lot of these things. But not to like, when it's ever like violence or death, it's like a super big, like, yeah, I'm happy I have that. I don't have that, like, where some people have like none of that. Some people have like, maybe it's that they were desensitized when they were younger, by like seeing live leak stuff, and they're just like, yeah, it's totally normal to see like a tiny deer get its like entrails ripped out and like limp to its mother as it's begging for its life. And then people are just like, isn't that crazy? And I'm like, do you not feel sick? Like, what? Like, I get like hunting, like we're shooting an animal in the neck, they're dead immediately. Got it. That's like, it's like precise, but like it's the like crawling that I'm like, well, you're messed up. Like something's wrong with you. Not to have any feeling that's like, I should probably try to limit suffering in this capacity. But anyways, ladies and gentlemen, let me turn on the sound for the game because I play it quite quiet. Because, yes, unless I actually turned it down in the base game, I did both. All right, so I finally got my mother effing... it's compiling shaders. We're going to be here for millennia. So the patch is uploaded, I think. So the shaders are compiling. Yikes. It's going slowly, but hey, it's not like we don't have time to talk. What do you call it? Yes, I cannot wait to show you my Amon build. I have one cyborg class mod that is okay. It should be enough to kind of get him functional, sort of, a little bit. The only thing I'm going to be farming for now is his shield, which I need to define what his ideal shield is. I don't know if there's like a specific type of like amp shield that anyone knows about that's like legendary, that like has a legendary amp equivalent, or anything that could be effective based on
okay,
shield
mod
flow.
loaded. Join on me when ya want.
Okay. It's going to take a minute. But okay, I don't know what this implies, but I'll take it. Whatever it might be. Also, I always like to ask this question to you guys. What are you guys looking forward to playing in the coming future? Yeah, for me, the only one that's on my horizon that I kind of like am interested in is the Outer Worlds one. But then there's games that pop up like that I look somewhat interesting, like the Dying Light, and I'm like, Dying Light was a good time. And I think it's just there's no issue, there's no like thing right now that I want. Like, I'm pretty content, I guess, is the problem. Like, if I was starving, I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, Dying Light comes out, absolutely, that'll fill up my week of, like, not being able to play, like, an RPG parkour game. But it just came out, around... Oh? What? Alright, well, hopefully it's gonna go.
Catman 11,234 said any VR game on the Deckard, sniffle crying.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said next.
Shit.
3 and Onimusha Way of the Sword.
Shit. Okay. I wish Lone was here, so I wanted to ask him about this too. I made a manhwa review video type thing. So there will be no VR video this week. I apologize. I made this manhwa video instead. But I wanted to run it by what kind of I made a handful of thumbnails, and then. Dude, I don't know if anyone's used, like, Google Gemini's built-in banana AI, like, generating, like, tool set.
McFluffican
Super
said,
good.
After a big update,
Oh!
the game relaunches once when shaders are loaded.
All right, it went forward. Yes, boom. Look at this shit, guys. So remind me to show you guys my the thumbnails to get you guys' take on which ones you like the most. But yes, there it is. Hell yeah. I have not been using Shift. I'm so sorry. I know so many people are amazing and they're like taking care of everyone in Discord by throwing Shift codes there. I just haven't like gotten through the troubleshooting of why my Shift code just doesn't let me put in codes. I think I probably got to connect it to something. I don't really understand it. But anyways, cool. Let's jump over to Nong's World. Join. Am I allowed in? I'm getting a little like over, my CPU's getting a little taxed. Hopefully it's just for the first little push. Ba ba da ba. Oh, but I was gonna cry. What do you call it? Kat was saying any VR games on the Deckard sniffle, dude. It is so painful. It is so painful to like. At this point, I've waited so long that I think I should just wait forever until it comes out, and I just like die on this hill because I don't know. I don't know, man. I'm so fucking like, I don't know what to say. It's just like, oh, I hope it happens at least at Christmas. That's our only chance is that it comes out like somewhat in the realm of like Christmas season. And then people are like, it's next year. I'm like, dude, if it's not Christmas, I'm completely disconnecting it. I have no fucking idea. Uh-oh. Oh, that doesn't, is this the type of bug stuff that people are talking about? Yeah, it looks like it. I'm lagging badly in all kinds of ways. Uh-oh. Yikes. I wonder why.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said, I hope to get a PC.
Oh, no, I thought it balanced out.
Gnawing Fetus said, there ya be, should be good. My connection sucks for hosting.
Oh, is that what it is? Okay, it could just be that. Okay, so it doesn't have to be the Like, because I know people talk about having issues when they
Flufferkins
updated
said, You get a lot of stutters after a big update. It will smooth out.
Yeah,
but you may need to clear and adjust your shader cache.
Yeah. It looks like it's kind of balanced out, which is good. I was just worried that, like, I heard people say that when they download the shader, sometimes it just gets like permanently worse.
Said
So
SHAADERS.
Shaders? How do you clear the cache for your shaders? Is it within your system? Oh, look at you all, purple. Oh, is he not spawned in? Oh, that's why. we're yeah. Got it.
Catman 11,234 said, "What was the best part of your week, and what was the worst?"
Ooh, that's a very nice question. Thank you for asking. I was gonna say, for me, the best part of my week is that I tried that system stuff I was telling you guys at the very last stream, like basically setting up like a really good plan that like can have an expectation of what you're trying to do every day, and then like basically making sure you hit all those things, and all those things basically adding up to being like, if I did these for a year straight.
Raidnade said I sent you friend request for shift gnawing because apparently I forgot to before.
Let me see. Yeah, and what do you call it? As far as the bad thing, that it also has to do with that system. So like one of the elements of that system thing that I'm using.
Said, "Okay, have enough levels now? I don't particularly like running this mod for long periods. Makes it feel super cheap."
What levels? Oh, like my. Oh, is that what you meant? Oh shit. Okay, yeah, that's a lot. Okay. Well, thank you. That is a lot. I got plenty of levels. Okay.
It's one of the pinned messages. I replied to it and pinged you so you can refresh your cache.
Oh, okay, perfect. Perfect.
G-Red said, "I'm excited for an anime farm sim / life sim
Perfect.
game was announced.
Oh, thank you,
We
Nog.
discovered it recently.
I don't know that's what you meant.
Watch
That makes
this video
sense.
about it later on
That helps a
stream
lot.
if we have time.
I'm excited for the farm sim Silent Limelight game. Only discovered recently. Watching this video about it later on stream if we have time. Yeah, maybe I'll check it out. Yeah. Hopefully we'll have time at the end there. Should have told me before we jumped in though. It would have been a nice thing to check off the list. But what do you call it? Yeah, I think I'm. What do you call it? If you guys wanted to join on me, I was just gonna join the or grind that other thing. What is it called? I have to do some busy work before we grind. I have to like basically find out what shield I need and then go get it. But I did want to show. I think I should be good to leave. But thank you, Nog. Unless I think that's it. Yeah. That was amazing. Thank you so much. I quit the menu. Yeah, I need to figure out what shields I need to get, which I think. I don't know. There's a couple ones. I just don't know if there's anything that like affects on full shield get these bonuses. I don't know if there's anything like that.
G-Red said yay, but you asked what we are excited about as you were starting BL4. Sue.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it was delayed. We jumped to like, this is the issue with like, we're constantly jumping into conversations, is that sometimes I forget, oh, I just asked you these things, right? Makes sense. But, the only thing I was going to say about Kat, who said it was the best part of your guys' week and the worst part of your week, but the worst part, man, but it was also kind of the best part. When you're writing out the system to like, say like, okay, I want to dedicate time to learning this skill, whether it's like AI prompting, engineering, or whatever it is. Maybe it's the next block is like, I want to become proficient or good at this other thing. Whatever that block is. Like maybe it's like, I want to build a website or whatever it is. Basically, when you're done doing it, you basically have like a tracking agency thing of like saying, hey, I worked for this many hours. Like I anticipated I should work on this for 3 hours. I only worked on it for an hour and a half. This is why. Like I got really bored. So like that was something that was the worst part of my week, is sometimes when I was doing these like blocks of things, I basically came up to the thing of like, it's just really difficult to do. Like my brain is not wanting to do it. But the cool part about that is that you basically can find solutions to basically make the problem less shitty. So you can be like, oh, the reason why this is probably hard is because I just didn't sleep well the night beforehand. So my brain's tired. So what happens if I were to get better sleep? You get better sleep. Did that solve the problem? Actually, for some of them it did. But there's other problems where like I just don't know what I'm doing every day. So I have to like figure it out every day, which is exhausting.
On upcoming game releases.
You plan what you have to do ahead of your week. That stuff,
fun, but I need to return to and actually finish the first game. Otherwise, Clockwork Revolution and C4SH for BL4.
Clockwork, okay, so Outer Worlds you're looking forward to. Clockwork Revolution. Is that the one that like has that time dilation thing to it? I think so. I'm not bad with names. But yes, I think that's correct. Okay, let me real quick. So these are the things I have. Melee stuff, I don't think is what we really want. The on-kill stuff is okay. It's probably honestly pretty good for what we're wanting. If we can get an amp shield that has this, and that wouldn't be the worst. But I don't know if it's possible to get amp on that. Probably. And then we have stuff like this, which is also really good. I think this is the one we want. The Watt for dinner with amp on it. And honestly, just amp would be probably the best. Let's farm that. Let me look up where the hell to get Watt for dinner. Crazy name. This. Where are you? Oh, I closed my damn tabs to show me where the things are. Borderlands. This. Legendaries. Control F. Watt for dinner. It's not gonna know what the hell I'm spending.
Catman 11,234 said I have 2 watts for dinner. I use them. They're fun. I can hop in about 5.
Ooh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I think we were looking for one with the amp specifically, but we'll have to see. Oh, it's watts with a literal 4.
Bolty said I could host another mega drop rate lobby if you like XD.
Ooh, that'd be great. Maybe we could join on Bolty. I just need to find out who drops the ting. This is an issue.
Fetus said, "Oh, Grin. I think I have 3 of them in my bank if you want one."
Ooh, yeah. If anyone that happens to have the amp shot, then that's my ticket. That's what I'm looking for. I don't know if it's called the Watt 4 or if it's called dinner, but it's not coming up with Watt 4 dinner. I wonder if it's.
G Red said I sent you the link for the video in new DMs, since it will get buried here in chat.
I can just look through the categorization. Legendary weapons. Since a link for a video in your DMs. Oh yeah, for the thing, yeah. Weapons, legendary weapon items. So are they not categorized by shield?
Catman 11,234 said it's watts for dinner. Watts is a unit of power.
Yeah, I typed that in, but I couldn't find it.
Flufferkins said watts for dinner.
Yeah, I typed it in and it's not coming up. So maybe this is not here? Am I typing this in wrong? Watts for dinner right here. Yeah, I typed it in, I think, right. So it's just not coming up. So I wonder if it's just not here. Maybe this is all weapons and not shields. It's a weird specificity to have. All weapons and item locations. I wish they segmented based on a shield. I do have that thing that Fluff showed me, that the link doc, but I can't find. It's a shame because the only thing that really matters to me is finding out where it is, like who drops it, you know. But like some people who have like a better brain or like better like memory, they'll be like, oh, it says it's dropped by this person, and then they'll just know where that is on the map. And I'm like, I don't know what the fuck that is on the map. Maybe this is maybe there's like a thing you can click to make it easier to see, but I'm not sure how to use this link doc perfectly. Insane that I have to compile shaders twice. That's shitty. Making out my AIO fans. What the fuck? What does that mean? Yeah, all legendary weapons. I guess I could type it in here. Maybe we get it from here. Nope. Sometimes it comes up with legendary where it is.
McFlufferkin said Watts 4 dinner drops from Origo, one of the vault bosses.
Origo.
Terminus Range Vault.
Oh. Terminus. I just want to see which one's Terminus again. Is it the scroll? Terminus range. Okay, so the vault in the ice biome, the mountain biome. Want me to go there, Bolty, and then you can create the level thing? So we're joining on Bolty. I guess Bolty could always just go. So we're joining on Bolty to possibly host this damn thing.
Catman 11,234 said, "Holy shit! I'm compiling shaders a third time." Joining.
joining.
Lord Blazefire 1985 said beef is what for dinner.
We can also just grind it. Yeah, what do you call it? We have a full stack here with Raid, Nog, and Cat. I wouldn't mind playing with you guys just even if we're not having better drops. So it's fine with me. 1 sec. Oh, what is this? Oh, does it have the thing? When shield is active, grant 17 resist element damage. When equipped, 30% chance for to absorb bullets. It's pretty good, but doesn't have the one thing that we want to kind of like gamify, which is the amp shot.
Raidnade
Maybe we can't get
Oops, I already joined Bolty Rip.
Oh, you already joined Bolty? Yeah, what do you call it? I'm not sure what we should do here. We got a full stack team. I would like to play with all you guys. I don't really need the bonus drop rates. If it happens slowly, it happens slowly. But yeah, I wish this game had more players, which is shitty because it's not like we don't kill things instantaneously.
Gnawing Fetus said, use it until you get an amp 1.
Why? That's the thing. I'm not sure what's better. I think right now, like, I don't find I'm dying anyway, so I don't need any of the... Like, the only thing I'm really after is this perk right here called Amp. And the issue is the Amp can roll with different variants. So, like, I don't know if it's based on how many bonuses you already have on your shield that it reduces all of them, or if it's just that you can randomly roll one that's better. Because this one is an Amp that is takes 28% of my shield instead of 10, but gives me 100 gun damage opposed to 50, which is what these other ones offer. So I think I have, yeah, this one, which is a pretty decent one. But I just don't need the one empty. When my shield's empty, my shield's never going to be empty. So that's just a useless perk. So it's the only thing I can kind of really improve because we have no use for guns at all. And we already have the ones that are kind of the most useful, you know? So yeah. Yeah, let's just progress. Let's just game. But I do appreciate Bolty hosting. If anyone else has something that they want to farm for, I'm sure. Maybe Bolty would want to support.
But Red wants Lego perk.
The Lego perk? Oh! Yeah, it feels so cool actually being able to get like such overshield just based on a couple hits. I will say the only thing that I do notice, and I wonder, is yeah, there we go. Yeah, sometimes my ammunition starts to go a little low. Yeah, it's just so cool. This whole thing. We definitely could use like the mass AoE tractor cannon thing that like puts an orb that does mass AoE out and just wreck everybody. But this is more fun. This is more like you actually have to aim, be present. I'm slow AF though. I don't know if because I'm like, yeah. I don't know why, but we're slow as hell.
Lone Syndicate said I'm back.
Oh, you're back? Okay, perfect. Actually, this is a great time to pause the chat. Okay, so I made this Manhwa video. I want to get your guys' take on what thing we should use. What thumbnail you connect with the most. I might touch it up, so don't judge it too harshly, because there might be some other variants here. All right, so let me go to thumbnails, My Past Madness. There we go. All right, let that load up. Okay. Here is thumbnail number 1. Thoughts? I should probably, let's fuck it. No, this is thumbnail number 1. Let's go in order. Let's go in order. Order this way. 1, 2, 3.
Catman 11,234 said, I'm firing my minigun so fast the audio fucking cuts out. Holy shit.
That's awesome. That's true break in the game.
Lone Syndicate said, wait, is the Share Your Grin channel finally getting some love after all these years?
That it is. That it is. It's going dead to one upload, and we'll see. But anyways, this is the one I used, which is quite good. I made, which I thought was decent. And then I made this one, which I thought was like it's nice, but when it's small, it ends up just looking busy. Like way too many. They're all the same size. There's no sequencing.
Said you're welcome, Cat. Halo sidekick FTW
lol. So this one's number 2. How do you guys like this one? I like it because it kind of hints at what the video is more about, which is a necromancer. But I think this one also implies kind of necromancer because of this. I do need to touch up this part right here, which you guys can probably see. It's just like this weird arm pad that like obscures the fact that he's wearing a cloak, and the AI kind of fucked it about it because it didn't know what was happening. Anyways, but then I was starting to use, what is it called? Google's like AI like program thing. I'm not sure if anyone's used it. It's called like Google Banana. Or like AI banana art thing. It's within Gemini, but it's extremely good at like interpolating what you want to have happen. Yeah, I got you. But what do you call it? It's extremely good in what it wants to have happen. So like you could say like, hey, remove this out of the image, and it will pretty assuredly know what you're wanting to do, and it'll do it. So then I got it to make ones that like stand out more. This one I didn't like as much, although it does look like a kind of a cooler background situation, but just doesn't look like a good thumbnail because it doesn't capture your eye. Whereas
said, all right,
this
I'm locked
one,
in. Show me these thumbnails.
this one looks pretty good. So basically the choice is between thumbnails. Let me just like make this. Try to judge it based on the smaller version of it, not the giganto version of it, because you'll never see it. Maybe that's a little more fair. That's what it actually will look like. So you have option 1. This is option 1. Put 1 in the chat if you like this one. If you like option 2, this is option 2, slight variation. Then option 3, which is a significant variation. And I'll do some weird magic to probably make this the end game, but it'll look like this, basically. Thoughts. So this is 3. So 1, 2, or 3. What do you guys think? Please, for the love of God, place what you find the most interesting looking in the channel, in the thumbnail. And please judge it based on tiny and not giganto, because giganto is what you will not see.
Bolty said tits should be on the front.
That is if you wanted to get a video for sure that pops off. But unfortunately, it has nothing to do with tits. So the content would not be tit related. And I would hate, and I would actually ruin my engagement because I did not satisfy that.
But I don't care for his face in it. So
you like number 3, but you don't like his face. What do you not like about his face? The fact that it's covered? Because the title I think would make more sense, which is the something like the best necromancer anime I've seen.
Raydate said 3
or something. So like 3. Okay, people like 3. Gotcha. So lots of 3s. I kind of get 3. I feel like I like the composition of 3 a lot. The only thing I would change about 3 is I would take this away. I would basically make it so that like I have 2 here that I'll blend. So like she is more in frame, and then his hair is kind of like covering her. So I will basically try to use Photoshop skills to make it so that she is still present, and his hair is not obscuring her. But yes, so we have 1. So Lone likes this one. Cat likes this one.
Fetus said,
Lots like 3.
I like his face in 1, but in 3 it just doesn't sit right.
I see. So this one stands out too weird, maybe? And then this one stands out more naturally, maybe? We're getting a lot of 3s, so I'll definitely probably try to optimize 3 a little bit. I thank you for the assist. Also, insane. Dude, all I did was I threw this thing into Gemini, banana thing, and I said, hey, can you try to make this like have better contrast and better lighting? And then it spat out this, and I thought, wow, that's you made it a lot better. And then I said, hey, can you just try to improve it in any way? Oh no, so that's what it was. It gave me one with like slightly better color variation, and then I asked it to do the same. I said just improve it in any way, and then it like recompiled all the shit. Like it was able to extrapolate that this was like an undead zombie. Didn't understand it was like an undead zombie Ronin, which is fine. But it was able to be like, that's a zombie, this is this girl, which by the way, was like covered. Like this part of her hair was all blocked and shit, and yeah. And the fact that it was just like, yep, totally was able to like extrapolate what both those pieces were. Like just insane. Like an incredibly useful AI tool type thing. Anyways, thank you for that. It looks like I'll be probably trying to use 3 and trying to make the face a little bit better. So thank you. Appreciate you guys' insight and all that stuff. And look forward to that video maybe tonight. I'll see if I can upload it if it's finished rendering. We'll see. But yes. Also, if I ever do more of the manhwa like cool story react things, it probably will be a little bit more a little bit tighter because it was difficult to make. It was a lot of like having to match up images and like scan through them at a sufficient rate. Get a little tiring. Just you'd be surprised. A little tiring.
Bolty said, "Can join on me now."
Did you miss the thing? What do you call it? Actually, well, maybe not. Raid is now with maybe we'll join a Bolty then. I thought we would probably stick with our current stack because I didn't want to like what do you call it? I wanted to play with the people that we had right now who joined in really quick. Let me see if maybe we could do that. I just don't know. I think Bolty might be in a stack with Raid. And I already had the pleasure of playing a lot with Raid, and I don't want to... I want to play with everybody. This will disconnect all players. Do you want that? No, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what the thing is. I'd rather... We could just grind this out. It's really nice to have the bonus thing, but it's also not 100% needed. I'm kind of just wanting to play Borderlands with you guys. It doesn't need to be hyper efficient, but I do appreciate you trying to set that up, Bolty. Also, I shouldn't say trying. I'd say absolutely achieving. There we go. Yeah, I wish I had more consistency with my ordinate being up. It's the only thing that's a little weird. Like, I feel like sometimes my bolts aren't recovering. I wonder why that is. I think it's because I need to apply statuses, and maybe this doesn't by default, so I'm only focusing on bonus damage. Also, it's so shitty. When you mantle, you put away your fucking gun. It's just ass. Also, what is this? Oh, it's an Amon class mod.
Raid8 said, nah, I left Bolty's game, because at the time I was going to go AFK.
Oh, I see. That makes sense. Okay, so maybe we can join on Bolty then. Is that what you mean? Would it disconnect us? It's a shame that we can't all join on Bolty. Maybe we can. So maybe join on me through Bolty, if that's okay, guys? Yeah. Because if Raid's on standby eating some dinner, then we'll just, we'll all play with Bolties. And I just didn't want to, like, I always find this thing, I'd rather play with everybody, and, like, that's what, to me, is the most interesting about playing with you guys. Or, like doing, oh, no! Oh, I'm sorry. I gotta back out. Oh. I picked Harlow. Quit, just to by myself. And then we'll join back on. Load... Amon, and then Bolty. There. Also, I don't know what skin I was using for Amon beforehand, but I lost that look that I had. And now I just went with Bloody, because... Amon, there we go. My nose. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba. Alright. Also, why are you so small? Oh, it's because we're playing Amon. I forgot. Everyone's all tiny. Right, it's the perks playing Amon. You're a giant. Kind of like a giant freak, but still. Oh, I fucked up. Yeah, you probably already killed it, didn't you? Yeah. Ooh. Bit of leg. Get out of there. Ba-ba-ba. Ba-ba. Oh, but I didn't get to show you the class mod that I do have. It's not very good. I think you need more into Berserk, but it's not bad. Also, god damn, that's a lot of legendaries. Whew. And the good stuff. Armor segments, it is missile one, and it's on break. More stuff for Eldritch Blast. We already have like 20 of those. Ripper gun, critical and splash radius for rippers? Ah, fuck it, I sure, man. I don't know. Oh! When damaged, 20% chance to spawn a booster. Grants gun damage. Ooh. There's a lot of good shield stuff. When shield is full, it grants movement speed. Ah, that's actually really good too. That's just good quality of life. Damn. I got it. What did I just pick up that I want to look at? It was it a shield? Also, God, at least people be chucking stuff on the ground.
Catman 11,234 said too many legendaries. Gonna go nuts XD.
There is a lot. Was it this? Yeah, on armor segment break. No, that's terrible. Yeah. What is all this? Okay. The flame grenade. Husky turret. Ooh. Ooh, I like that. Husky turret with homing grenades? Fuck yeah. That sounds amazing. I don't even know if it's a thing, actually. Jesus. Throw 2 orbs. Combo replicating javelin. Throw 2 guns that propel forward. Yeah, mark targets.
Bolty said, take what you want.
Gotcha. Thank you. Fire bouncing projectiles that pierce enemies.
Raid8 said, oh yeah, I forgot to give her the cyborg class mods. GRINN, when I get back, I'll go get them out of the bank.
Ooh, thank you. Fires bouncing projectiles and pierces enemies. Wow. Well, more class mods. I have a lot of class mods, but that's pretty good. Healing regen. I don't know if the percolate loadout is good. The one I really want to get a good one is the drones, because This submachine gun is not the greatest. Oh, is this one good? When dealing damage, you get 5 chance to spawn overshield when shield is empty. Nah, it cannibalizes itself. Crucible. I get 2 more charges. Assault rifle damage is not the greatest. That's not berserk, unfortunately. And then we have this one. When shield is full, when shield breaks or fills, it triggers a nova. Weird. Does that work how I think it's working? When shield breaks or fills, does that mean max out fills? I want to try. Let's just see if that actually works the way I think it is. Maybe. I want to be present. I don't think I'm permanently Nova-ing, so I don't think that's what's happening. I don't think I'm like... I think it means when you reach full thing at Novas, and then when you deplete it, but I think Overshield doesn't work that way. Which I think Overshield does work for that way when Amp is concerned. I think. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. I had a great day today, man. Even though I didn't sleep well. Could have been bad, but it was pretty good. I'm grateful for this day. Overheating. Bullfrog does not break, but instead continually consumes greater amounts of ammo. Yeah, that one's a piece of shit. I think I hate that one. Forge duration and kill skills. Partially restore forge duration and actively increase forge damage dealt. I don't know. A lot of these seem just fine. Entirely fine and acceptable. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Golly. Ooh, a shield boy. I just find these fun. It's not very good. Just found it, yeah. When equipped, grants 8 HP. Shield activation grants 20 resistance damage types. When damaged, there's a 30% chance to drop a health booster. Nah, so close to greatness. Ooh, a swarm grenade with explosive damage. If it was an extra grenade, I would take. I forgot, swarm grenade is a grenade that we probably also can use with our Rafa build. But yeah. Oh, so people still sifting through and looking through stuff? Oh shit, you got it already? Oh my god, that's fucking amazing. That's the one. That is literally the one. Well, shit. Yes.
Flufferkin said. We went out for a belated birthday dinner
it's
for
not the
my
one.
dad yesterday. Went to Red Lobster and had some really good food. My brother and I had the new/limited time Spend Less Shrimp, which was tasty.
Ooh, okay.
Volty said, nah, it's not.
Yeah, I know. I thought it was, but it was not. You're right. You're right. But it's actually a really cool thing when it's depleted. But dang, we were so close to greatness. I was about to say. Yeah, the one I think the best loadout would be like drops a booster when you deal damage to an enemy and the amp shield. Because I don't think we need much. Like we have like a ridiculous amount of sustain just because we consistently do ordinate damage.
Lone Syndicate said Z's update. I have all enough mats to get her to 60 and have her disc set primed and read. Now I just need to get mats for her engine.
Ooh, for who? Sorry, I didn't hit the fucking button. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh god, I thought I hit the button. I didn't know. I'm a fool. Get me out of here. Yeah, I definitely need to get these, because at this point, I think I'm kind of lying to myself. Like, we have already kind of indulged in an excessive amount of legendary gaining, etc. So that, like, this illusion to myself, where I'm like, I'd like to kind of keep it somewhat less crazy repetitive, is a lie. So yes. Did somebody do the same thing, or did you spawn it?
Catman 11,234 said, "Gonna go with dinner.
Same,
Someone can take my spot."
Again.
Smiley face.
Yeah, if anyone wants to jump in again, maybe Raid does, because I know Raid's on standby, maybe. But yes, enjoy your dinner also, Cat. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, it's so fucking much coffee. I probably should finish that. Well, yeah, man. Now that we have a lot of beans, what to put our points into? It's kind of a bit excessive. I guess movement speed is the only thing that's kind of just nice by default. I know, like, Yeah, the gun damage, we could just dump
Lone
all of our points in
Syndicate
there.
said
But
for Lucia, aka Summer Lady, are you still hyped for her grin?
I am. I just don't know enough about her, I guess. And I know the Zenyatta guy is on the horizon, so like to me, I gotta know what she's gonna like really amplify or buff. Yeah. So that's the only thing where I'm kind of still on standby. Where like I think I'm in, but I don't know 100% because of reasons. Reasons aren't really good reasons, but the reasons. Yeah. I should be more clear of exactly what I'm trying to say. The character that I'm hoping to find in ZZZs is like a character that to me either like unlocks one of the existing teams I have to take them to the next level so they can easily clear shit in the game, or two is so generally good by default, like what's her name? The character we just got. So generally good by default that she can work with like any team, not perfectly, but just like it's a no overall balance or advantage on your team that you already have. It was a double win with the last girl because it was both.
At least 10 in the nodes, so you have access to the others, plus some decent all-rounder stat boosts.
Yeah, maybe 10 in the nodes would be a good one. Yeah. I feel like to me, it's a little bit of a big old jump. And I'm like, what if it gets real nutty? Also, I probably should have went with you guys, so I got this stuff. But fuck it. Also, I should show you guys the class mod that I got. So it's okay. It got splash damage, elemental damage, and reload speed. It's not terrible. Reload speed is kind of a bust. Elemental damage is pretty good. Splash damage is decent. But it's the skill allotment that's kind of the thing that's eating us up a little bit. So for my cyborg, it's okay. We have points into this, which is good. Overkill, but good.
She's the dedicated rupture buffer, like how Yuzuha, aka Umbrella Lady, is an anomaly buffer.
Yeah, so I already have a lot of rupture agents, so maybe that's going to work out.
You probably want to get some good support agents like Asta, Lucia, etc. I think you're mostly covered on DPS.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. To me, the only thing I'm not sure about is they like again, I don't mean to be like I'm not just after power necessarily. I'm after kind of like it's weird because like I'm kind of playing half and half. Right, I want to create an advantage while simultaneously also being I see. It took me a while. Okay, it's a decent second perk. That's pretty perfect. Where's it? Sort by new. There it is. When shield is active, there's a 12% chance to drop an overshield on hit. When the overshield is also active, grants 25 shock. Hell yes, and then also we get the extra thing. Yeah, perfect. The only one that'd be better is like having that health perk is kind of useless, but otherwise I don't need. That's plenty good. I don't need like 20 damage on like pickup of this stim. But this is the issue I kind of have. I don't know what else I need. Like this is the thing that sort of sucks about Amon a little bit. This is like you only really need an ordnate weapon and then like one class mod. I guess this is like the good sell of what he does. But yeah, man, I don't know. I don't know what else to build him for, or like what else he kind of needs to thrive, which is a good problem to have. Also, holy Mother Mary, Jesus Christ, is this? Oh, is this the orbital strike? Scale up to 100 damage to a magazine, emptiness and magazine stuff. Is this what I'm thinking?
Catman11234 said, "What's your cyborg give you?"
Sorry. Let's. I'll show that in a minute. Ooh, Apothis Lance. I'll take as well. Cooldown, is that good? Allotment, I don't think so, but I'll take it anyway. Armored shell, I'm so sorry guys, we're gonna be here for millennia. Star thing can be fired vertically or horizontally. Throws 2 guns on reload. If it had homing, I'd take it. Bouncing bullshit. There's so much here in this cluster, it's insane.
Lone Syndicate said, "Grin you down 0 and 2 on premium support agents. You can't go 0 and 3.
I know. But it's also one of those things where, like, I don't know how to phrase it, man. It's hard to describe how I feel about it, to tell you the truth. It's like a...
McFlufferkin said Primal Surge, the key skill Eamon uses for ordnance ammo recovery, requires applying status effects. Non-elemental heavy ordnance doesn't synergize well.
1 second. There's so much. I feel like Bolty might have dialed it really high. Also, I should leave. I'm sorry. There's so much stuff that I'm like, this could possibly be really good. What is this? Tedior. That's pretty good. There's so many. Alright, I think I should just leave. Swarm grenade, no. Radius, no. No. With a fish grenade, I'll take. I still want to farm for that fucker. That seems like hell. I wonder if you can get a shield break and like an armor core break
said,
thing.
"Can you stop stressing XD?"
Sorry, I'm like, oh god, I don't want to hold you guys up, basically. But what was Fluff said? Primal Surge is the key skill Amon uses for ordinate ammo recovery, requiring applying status effects, non-elemental heavy ordnance don't
if you're
synergize
running with
well.
a Halo Harlow, run outside her bubble bot for bonus 25% extra radiation damage. So radiation procs. Inside get cryo.
Oh, I see,
instead.
I see.
So
I was about to say that. So there's a workaround within that that thing with the build basically. But so like the more statuses you apply on an enemy, the more times you can basically get refunded for a bullet. And every ordinate weapon that you have, oh god, I got the infinite load bug. But every ordinate weapon that Amon uses can convert it to ice. So even if we do like electric ordinate weapon damage, it's going to do ice damage. So we're always doing a status effect damage.
Lord
so
Blaze
you can use a
Fire
bog standard
1985
kinetic,
said,
and
"I'm
it will
about
still
to head
basically have
out.
cryo.
You can check artificial another time.
Gotcha. Yeah, thank you so much for being here, Lord. Also, let me forget, we have to check out that thing with Red wanted us to see. I'm not sure Red's still here. Probably is, but it's being quiet for right now. But yeah, I think I might have to back out and join back in, which is a bit of a shame. Ba ba da ba ba. Bodhi, join. There's still a good bit of bugs.
G-Red said, "I'm here. I'm just modding No Man's Sky."
Ooh. Again? I feel like you've done this before, no? Perhaps one never fully finishes modding No Man's Sky. All Forge can now...
Flufferkin
cool
said,
down at once.
"That's another tricky thing to work around. Cryo is the hardest status effect to reliable apply."
Well, so this is why people use this combo. So what we're doing here is the reason why we have this shield is because it's going to apply a blanketed shock on everything that we do. I think, unless it's only just this could maybe I'm misunderstanding this, but I think that's what that does. I think it just applies like shock. You do 25% shock damage on any shot you basically deal. I think I don't think that's only like if there's you just do more shock damage, so you still need the initial shock damage.
234.
So yeah,
said half the fun of modding is doing the modding.
Yeah, and then never playing the game. That's the pain of it too. But yeah, also, is he not spawned yet?
G-Red said yes. I've modded No Man's Sky many times over the years. Ever updated typically requires mod updates.
Oh, we do get Space Laser. Hell yeah. That's the only one I haven't found that's like a pretty good one. Ooh! The Cyborg! Ooh, does it have what I need in it? Splash damage, status effect chance, and status effect... Ooh, that's actually fucking really good. That's a really good one. Thank you. I've only seen the one here. Let's see. My nose. Let me mark this as gold because this is the one I'm currently using, which is also pretty good. Let's see what is the stat allotment on this. A pretty decent boost to ordinate damage. 1 tick here, 1 tick here. It's not bad. And 2 ticks here, which is plenty. Honestly, 1 tick here is honestly fine. This will just help us maintain our shield and our survivability, which is nice. And then right here, yes. So and 3 out of 3 that. That's not terrible. It's actually a pretty good loadout. The only thing I don't know, maybe I'm like wilding, but I think you can get Blizzard or Berserk. Maybe not. Maybe it's just maybe I'm in my head about it. Maybe you can't get Berserk. But I thought I seen something like that, but maybe not. Regardless, this is pretty good. I don't know if is this better. We're getting 36 ordinate damage, and also this, and 2 into there. And the other one I have gives me 4 into something else. What is that 4 into? It gives me a lot into ordinate damage. 54 opposed to what's the other one? Wait, is that right? Explosive Cyborg. But it doesn't have as good substats. Maybe that's what I was looking at. But that one has a bunch into ordinate damage, a little bit into status effects, and 1 into the overshield, which is not a lot, but we don't need a lot. And then 1 into here. One's not bad either. But this is the one I know.
G-Red said I may have said before, but the recent major update for No Man's Sky add the feature to create and build your own capital ship, just like Starfield. It is my favorite update for NMS yet.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't got to experience any of the No Man's Sky things. To me, it's one of the games I have a highest on my list of like eventually this is gonna pop off and be like something I really want to play. But it hasn't quite gotten there yet. Sorry, no, I missed my sentence. It's a game that I have the aspiration to go back and play through VR. That's why I want to play it so badly. And I think we use one Raid gave me. It'll give us a little more ordinate damage and a slight bit on all these other variables, which is totally fine. Thank you so much. I shouldn't say it's Raid. I think that's Raid who dropped that, but maybe not. Give me that's not.
Said a Corvette. Not quite a capital ship. Those would be significantly bigger.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I always knew that was a variable of No Man's Sky. I just don't know if they ever tapped into it, which is the... yeah, like I remember you could get like a giant space cruiser, and I thought, this is excessive, and who's gonna pull this off, you know? Shoots a fire a second, shoots sticky grenades, reload or explode switch modes, which increase your explosive damage by that much. That sounds like a lot. Nova Shield, break, or full. Trans to do critical damage. There's so many things. When order with pistol damage and shotgun damage. Of its order.
G-Red said a Corvette is still a capital ship. It's just the smallest form of one.
Oh.
But also, mods. I can build ships far larger than Hello Games intended.
McFlufferkin said, you also have frigates, but those are more like mobile garages to hold your various ships.
Oh, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I see stuff like this scatter around. I always see Hobby like upload a VR video of it, and I see some of it like that. I don't know how the modding community is, if it's like anywhere like what I was kind of hoping that it would eventually turn into, which is like, again, it's so fucked up. I should probably just kill this hope for me, but I always hope that like a game will get to the Skyrim level of absurdity type of thing. Alt fire calls down a space laser, 21 damage for 2 seconds, and it's a toric sticky with a 5x sticky. Wow, that's the first time I ever seen plus 5%, not X, 5% bonus sticky damage thing. Jesus. But yeah. Oh wait, what was that one? Shit. Now I have to go look through my stuff. Also, my hands all gross and like fucking look rusty.
Catman 11234 said y'all traumatized Grin XD.
I can't traumatize myself, to be honest.
+5 on rifles is bad. It can go way up there. SMGs only have +4 max.
Oh, I see. Is it limited based on like SMGs? Is what I'm rephrasing it to? Oh, I see. So how much is it? Is it 5+ on a rifle is bad? Up to SMGs for only for. Oh, I see. So it's SMGs are different. Gotcha. So for rifles, you can go higher. What's the highest you've seen on a rifle? Damage. Shields emptied. I definitely need to get this mod. Homes in on targets, 4 micro missiles. That one did have taser. Should I keep that one? Probably not. I get so much of these damn order artifacts. Alright. Oh, we got electro KOs, and that's sick, man. I'm not sure. Can it come with other elements?
Either way, default ships in No Man's Sky I've always been super unsatisfied with. This update fixes all of that. Big fucking ships.
Well, yeah.
Proper interiors I can walk around in.
I was gonna say, they're like freighters? Is that what like you guys were trying to say?
Said it's probably semi-dependent on fire rate. I imagine snipers have the highest potential % modifier.
Ooh, that's pretty huge. I want to see that.
McFlufferkin said, it's a hang-up you definitely need to move on from. Plenty of games have large modding scenes without requiring official creation kits. Just committed community efforts.
Oh yeah, no, it's not a hung-up. It's to me, it's just one of those things that to me, I would like. It would be a Supercell advantage. You know what I mean? Where like it's one of the reasons why most people who like what do you call it? I hate Bethesda will still buy Bethesda games because eventually the mod scene just explodes within such like a ravenous thing that like you're buying something that is significantly different. Whereas like, yeah, it's just one of those things that I was hoping at this point more people would leverage that because it is like a really powerful asset of like, oh shit, this will make our game like infinitely sellable in the future no matter what, if the modding community happens right, which I haven't seen a single game that has offered like a kit or a like hyper ability to change the game and not like basically sold like exponential over the years. But yeah, where is, I thought I seen the Chuck a little bit. Is there like Tediors? Yeah, Tediors right there. No, it must be crazy. Throw 2 guns that home in can be shot to increase the explosive damage. Micro shotgun.
Catman11234 said, fucked up my dinner so badly, LMAO. Ah, well.
Oh no. Why, what happened? You burned your soup? Or is today not a soup day?
Balti said I have the chucks I dropped. I picked them back up because I didn't want the M to despawn.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, well, did you find the one Chuck? I got the damn double Merv. I just haven't got the double. It's like a double tracking is what it's called, I think. So it shoots out 2 and then it also tracks.
Said,
oh,
the issue is most
Jesus.
games will use Unreal Engine Unity or something like Godot, all of which have modding scenes that can almost universally apply to any that use the same engine.
Yeah. I guess to me, I don't know what the version of the like. I'm not sure if it's truth or whatever you want to call it. Like, what do you call it? It's hard to like conform a thought and play. Yeah, I guess to me, like, I still am like completely blown away when I see like I go and I load up Skyrim VR, for instance, and I see that there's like a whole ass complex like fucking 8-hour companion quest that takes you into like a fucking weird obscure train land and all these other things. I just don't see that ever with Unreal. I see like tweaks, like I still think Unreal's stuck in this like realm of like tweaks and like maybe you'll get a mod every now and again that's like a hyper addition to the game, but you just never see that level of like, what the absolute fuck is this? How did you make this? I gotta just go. Thank you so much, Multi. That's the one I was looking for, baby. And a double Merv. I think I have this one, but maybe this one's better. I'm not sure if you can get sub variants on things, but that's huge. And this is the Shock Kaosin. Nice.
Said, nice. Got a fire pot
Ooh, and
from
it's
the red
Ripper.
chest with the modifier I needed that gives an extra charge.
Does Ripper have a built-in buff to it, or no? I wonder if a Ripper has like a built-in like increased fire rate buff. Oh, my knee is buckling. By the time I get there, it's dead. Is this where its guts are laying? Oh, so I probably should pick up everything just to sell it, so it clears like the way for what I can see as new. Ooh. Wait, it's a different thing. Oh, it's a piece of shit. I was seeing lies.
McFlufferkin said, I miss the era of modding before Skyrim, old Unreal, Quake, and Half-Life mods that were entirely new games. The likes of Team Fortress, Counter-Strike, Portal, and so much more created from that.
Yeah, no, like an actual, like basically what Valve did, which is basically saying, like, hey, what if you just were able to make all of these cool games in our engine and like be able to succeed that way? I definitely think that's the dream. And hopefully Valve still can find it within the heart of hearts to do that. People have brought up that being a possibility in the future, basically, with Half-Life, or not Half-Life, with Half-Life. They're basically like they're making a Garry's Mod 2.0 type thing, and it does look like it is possible, although it is a part of the community of people that are like, Half-Life 3 is going to happen, and then it hasn't happened for years. So a man can only dream and be disappointed. And honestly, it's mostly the second one, which is a little sad, but yeah. Ripper stuff. Yeah, I don't know if Ripper comes with a base, like, fire rate improvement or not. If it's just like, it just makes it annoying to charge up. I thought it had some sort of bonus thing. Laser damage and all that. Squeeze by. Oh, fuck, it's 5:50:28. I gotta finish my coffee.
McFufferkin said, only a couple examples of that coming from Skyrim modding. The standalone Lost City, Endrel, Fallout London.
Yeah, I still feel like I put, like, Garry's Mod was great, but, like, I don't know, man. Like, as far as, like like Skyrim's a dream to me. Like it's the idea of like you buy one game and you get infinite, like insane creativity and like the mod scene is just wild. Like I don't know. When I look back at like Gary's mod, I see a lot of stuff that like has so much jank to where like the ambition wasn't ready for what they initially wanted. Whereas like when I look at Skyrim, like you can find a really polished like companion quest, and maybe it's so fucked up because that's what I like determined to be like the highest thing that I want from games. Like I love characters. I like hearing about a character. I like understanding them. I like having it make sense why they give a shit about you because you keep showing up and like doing things for them and like standing by them and all these things. To where it like makes a lot of sense to me, at least in that context. Oh no! I stepped on the pad. Well, I think I activated it, so we should be able to kill it. Let's see. Let's throw down, sir. Wait, I fucked up. Ow! Oh! What? I killed myself. Oh, and this is where I might actually. Uh-oh, where there's a person, is there a thing I can take? Did I not get the fucking picked up? What the F? I did some damage. Why did I not get picked up when I got killed? That's some bullshit. Anyways, what the hell? Oh yeah, sorry. To me, I like if I could choose between Gar's mod, at least like as it incarnate, as it like it happens, like it actually gets into the real life. I think magazine size would not be terrible on a TDRs, and equip speed might actually be huge too. I'll take that for just the vision. I'm not sure if it's actually gonna be good, but yes. What the heck is this? Is this the waterfall one? Bountiful waterfall. Mervs, lifesteal. Sure. Also, what's with all the stickies? Is that how fast you fire? You freak? That's crazy. I really need to slow down and look at them more. The one gun that I would like, it's kind of like a weird ask, but it's that one gun that has like the heat perk. I just don't know if it can come with any other cool items. It's got like a heat thing and it spits out bullets. I think you can get it in like with an underbarrel of like shotgun, and it's pretty good. I just don't know if you can also get it with TDR in that case. I think it's limited by having a certain amount, but who knows? I deleted the boss. I was about to say, it feels like you do delete it and not kill it, because it didn't revive me.
Flufferkins said, I don't think we'll ever get another game that manages to provide the foundation for companion quests in the same way Skyrim does.
Yeah.
Oblivion walked so Skyrim could run, not even Fallout does it well.
That's true, yeah. Well, I thought Fallout does have some things, I guess, going for it. I think people, I watched a video broke down why Skyrim is such an enigma, even in the mod scene, even with Bethesda's other things. And it's because like the way Bethesda makes their engines is just absurd. Where it's like built into like everything, like basically like not a lot of games you can just type in code and like delete a wall. And Bethesda for whatever reason built their game on that like pretext, and it's apparently like a very, very not industry practice, basically not an industry standard. So I don't know. I find that to be something where I'm like, oh, I guess that's a part of it. Where like and it sucks because like you think Bethesda would know that. And maybe they do. I don't know. I mean, maybe that. Hopefully, the Elder Scrolls, if they got half a mind, they'll definitely leverage that. At least you'd hope. Max HP and when shield is equipped, gain 25 accuracy and projectile speed. Wow, that's just a really cool overall point. Oh, no, emptied. Never mind. Not a very good point. Ripper things, TK Baja, wave thing. Actually, I'm curious about that. I did.
Gnawing Fetus said the creation engine is both a blessing and a curse for Bethesda.
Yes. The curse, I'm curious what the. I've heard many different angles on what the curse is. What do you determine the curse is? I don't think I found it. No. Ba 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 ba. What did you drop? Oh, a Chaosin. Is this the electric Chaosin? Do you want me to pick this up or no? Or do you just find many of them? Wow. Yeah, the electric one I would take. If I could be so bold. Although I don't know. I think maybe Raid gave me one. Assuming it's on the ground. I'm assuming it's for grabs. Let me see. Where are you? I'm blind. I can't see anything. There it is.
Bolty said you can pick everything up.
What is an improvement to mine? This is one Ray gave me. This one is the one. It's 3x. It's not nearly as good. This one. Should I put it on? No, I'll keep it off for now. I'm a coming now.
Lone Syndicate said, "About to hop on Rivals after like a
Ooh.
month break. Wish me luck."
Good luck, my man. Also, our build works. Good. But what do you call it? Yeah, man, how do you guys feel about Daredevil, man? He looks cool as shit. Will he be powerful? I give up. I completely give up. I don't know anything about anything. Okay. In addition to their other types, melee attacks and Scorch is activated gains increased cryo radius. I'll take that. When shield is full, it has a chance of losing an armor segment. An armor segment is filled, grants damage on gun. No. How insulting that you would offer that to me. Order damage is interesting though. No. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da. Oscar Mike, laser call down thing. I don't think I've seen that before. Forged grudge convergence? Jesus. Can switch between that and that's a Mollywand.
Catman11234 said, hopping in.
I'll take it. Oh, is this one of the things? It is. Oh, that's actually really good. I think. Yeah, I think that's actually what we want. That's actually just really good. The Luddy. We'll do this. We'll do this. We'll switch to this. And now it's a 4X.
Lone Syndicate said Daredevil looks sick, and the new team-ups look ever sicker.
Yeah, I don't know if it's possible to get the things, like have it stickies on this, because that'd be amazing if it can, but I doubt it. I'll take this too. But yeah, what do you call it? I know, I've seen, it looks sick. I like the idea of what they did, where like basically when you're playing Daredevil, if you guys missed the things, when you're playing Daredevil, he has this mechanic, which is really neat, where he basically can only see a certain radius within him, so he has like this black wall in front of him, like maybe like, you can see a good bit, but you do have like a limited view. And he can like mark someone, and he can see through people through walls. So it's just a really like clever way of doing like, oh, he's blind, but like he can still see, but like
Catman
you still have some instances where you can't see shit.
Said the Ludi is a great legendary, combined with the COV weapon augment.
Oh yeah, I have a couple of those. I wouldn't mind actually making like a build specifically targeted towards guns. I just feel like there's too many options right now to want to fuck with that. 30% chance to bullet fry to do more damage and not take ammo. Vladov. Also, you're so tiny, Harlow. Every time I see you. Grants 10 damage dealt, scales for broken armor segments. I wonder if that's like 30. I'll take you just cuz. I will say, it is such a awesome thing when I'm playing with Bolty's world, because I have like a bazillion pocket space, but then I get back to my world, and it's just a fucking hellscape of inventory management. I was just like 20 minutes, but I guess I'll drop this. Force room. Ooh, damage dealt, that's fucking huge. Holy shit, okay. Actually, I wanted to test some things. Ooh, so close, you son of a bitch. If only you could get Blizzard, like 5 out of 5 in a Blizzard, that'd be fucking insane. But still good. Only one into Blizzard and status effect damage. I'm not sure if I understand this right. Forge Wave now deals melee damage in addition to the other types of melee attacks while Scorch is active, gain increased cryo efficiency. Now deals, so Forge Wave is my whip slash, right? So now it deals melee damage in addition to the other types, as well as Scorch. Melee attacks while Scorch is active.
McFlufferkin said Daredevil, being voiced by Alex Lee, is pretty great too. Dude just keeps landing great VA gigs.
I was going to say...
Luke from Streets, Lighter from ZZZ, and now Rivals Daredevil.
I was going to say, it's so funny you mentioned that, because I seen like a video of this guy pop off, and yeah, that was the thing that I seen. I was like, oh, it sounded like a fucking, yeah, like a really deep, grizzly voiced guy, etc. And then I see the guy, and it's this Asian dude, and it's just like, did that voice come from him? I mean, I hate to be the guy, but it didn't. I would not have thought.
I'm curious, what happens if you overcap inventory, then go back to a vanilla world?
You just have over inventory. Yeah, you just basically have too many shots.
Said it doesn't count as a melee attack though. FYI.
Oh, it doesn't?
Just deals melee damage too now.
That's cringe. I was gonna say, oh, I gotcha. Why are you shooting at me? I just fucking blanked out. What was I saying? I'm curious to see the overcap. Oh, yeah. So all that happens is when you go into the base world, it just basically has a bunch of like you have like 100 items in like four pockets essentially, like 40 pockets, and then like 100 items, and it'll just say like, hey, you can't pick up anything. So then you have to dump all your items in your chest, or have to like inventory manage in some capacity, which is a wee bit tricky. Ooh, it's my grenade, my baby. Except it's got grenade status effect chance and damage. Actually, not a bad grenade variant of it at all, actually. The whiskey thing, the dots, worker whiskey foxtrot. Second fires in full auto. Weird. I don't think that's very good, but maybe. Torque stickies, all that. Random bullshit. Why are you looking at me, Bolty? Looking at you. Try to slide. I seen I'm teleporting. I try to do a dodge and I just fucking blink across the map and I'm like, what is happening? It's weird that you infect me. It's a really weird like modding thing. When I'm in your world, it's just a comedy of weird errors. Fully loaded pack hunter waterfall. Small additional grenade. An additional grenade launches the second spawn grenade towards enemies. I will take, although I don't know if it's good. Oof. It's kind of a shame that I can't utilize the sliding momentum business.
Bolty said, well, theoretically, I got infected by fluff.
Oh, it's like you got a taste, and now you can't go back. Oh, you already hit the button? Shit. What kind of thing is this? Oh, all the bullets. I do love the COV break weapon thing. It hits. Almost every time. In hindsight, we should have traveled there. That's my bad. Oh, he spawned it again? Nice.
Catman 11,234 said one of my frangible legendaries has no audio for the firing LMAO.
It's not gonna reach. Which means I'm gonna run out of bullets. It's the only issue with the projectile is being so slow. Ripper stuff. Seeking missiles. I feel like we have gotten to the point though that we should probably have seen every like variant of build. Like, I don't know if there's like good odds of people just randomly finding another thing. Possibly. Booster, shield on kill. Trigger happy. When shields are empty, get away from me. Don't even look at me. Movement speed. Ba ba da. Do 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 do. Malahwand artifact. I look at artifacts now and I just look at the substats, which is if only my past self could see that. Chucking most of the shit. On kill, spawn an ammo booster that refills the gun, but it's from your reserve, so it's actually not that very good. Stuff and things. Oh, I got another one of the good over the Luddy, the Mad Lad one. I'll drop that if anyone wants a decent Luddy. I always think of Ludwig when I think of Luddy, not whatever that is. I'm sure it's a reference to something, but it's definitely not what I'm thinking of when I hear that. There's so much scattered loot. Rev kit things. not good enough. I've taken enough. One of my frangible legendaries has no audio to fire. Yeah, is it because you're reaching... How are you reaching such a high amount of fire rate? Do you have it like in your class mod or something? I think I want that for Harlow. This is the issue. I keep buying shit that I'm like, do I need this? The answer is no. The answer is a hard no. Do you know what to do with this? Also no. And yet, I take. One day it might be good, I say. Madness. Gun splash damage and gun reload speed. Actually not terrible for reload for TDR. Bouncing bullshit.
McFlufferkin said frangible can have any combination of parts, so some combos can be nutty.
Fires a high round. Damage enemies. Has a 30% chance to spawn a sticky homing projectile. That's a That's the highest like modifier I've ever seen on a toric sticky for a pistol. I'm sure it's not that great, but looks cool. Alright, if anyone wants the fungible thing, I'll chuck it. Fungible can have any combination of parts, so combo can be not... Oh, really? But can it have multiple or can it only have one extra, like, additional point? Because I think that's the issue. I'm wondering if it can have two. I think it can't. I think because it always will be COV, so that takes up one slot, and only legendaries can have two. And the only one that I want is the Daedalus spawning at the 2. I think it ends up being better than the stickies. But if you can get one that stickies and has the shotgun Daedalus convergence, then that's going to be excessive, I think. Where is the Luddy? We have so much gosh darn loot. Assault rifle. This. If anyone wants a shotgun Luddy, which basically is like a 4X, it's like a masher essentially, a master SMG, then it is there. Oh shit, you guys are already there. Also, Luddy's back home. Oh. I wish this gun had better... that's the only thing I want to see from the devs when it comes to buffing
I
stuff.
do have a cryo-sticky shotgun mode frangible, so yes, you can get about as many parts as a purple.
Oh, you can? Oh, okay, never mind. That's huge then. That's fucking incredible. I did not think that. Also, what's the rangefinder? I don't know. Groovy. I was gonna say some shit. I forgot what I was about to say. Probably was lies. Cause you know me, it's not your fucking lying. That's what my parents always say. It's a stupid saying. But anyways, I was gonna say I don't remember what it was. Immune. Jacob's part thing. Harlow Chroma, shotgun damage and heal.
Catman 11,234 said all increases on fire rate. Minigun by 56%. Tactician skill by 20%. Shield by 25%. Enhancement by 20%. Heal kit by 30%.
That's a really cool build. Yeah, it's a really, really cool build. I didn't even think about that, but I guess that makes sense. I wonder if does armor segment work on like I get this thing that's basically like overshield. So does like armor segment go over overshield and does it detonate things in the same way or no? Overshield is like, no, you just have armor and you have overshield, which you have like a shield on top of your armor.
Go here next.
Also, I have a humble request to make eventually.
Gnawing Fetus said Halo Sidekick, 25% per stack.
Halo sides? What do you mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Luddy with pistol, bullshit, yes. Oh, a decent swarm with an additional grenade. Very nice. I do have a request. Can we do one more run? And then I just want to shoot stuff with you guys. I don't want to have to fight a boss and then see it blinked away. Can we go do a drill run? A drill mission thing? Ooh, one more into Berserk and order damage. Great, actually, loadout. I want to see. I'm not sure if it's possible to get more into Berserk. It is! Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck is that? What? Oh my god. What? By recency. Did I see that
Balti
right?
said, sure, let's do a drill after this.
Okay, it's almost perfect. But that's pretty. 5 into Berserk is fucked up. And it's got cryo damage, but it's got shotgun damage, which I guess is good for Amon because the only weapons he kind of has is like shotgun ones are kind of okay for him. Or the damage would have been like insane. Yeah, so like this one. If only this one, boom, was on that other one. Honestly, also, I don't know if this is very good. The Forge Wave, which is your like melee swipes, I think. Someone clarified that for me. I think it was Cat, and I forgot what's fucking was. I think it's the whip attack. So now it basically scales a little bit off of melee damage, so a slight bump. But then it also says, while Scorch is active, which is not my shield, does it also increase the cryo efficiency of and radius? That was okay. It's again, fucking Amon. The only reason I'm keeping these is because I feel like they're going to buff Amon's class mods eventually. And that's going to be incredibly powerful. Also, what? Is that real? That looks modded. That's the most modded ass. Fuck the devs a little bit, man. That's some bullshit. Sorry. That's insane. Amon has like 2 lines of text and it's shite. And then Harlow has this. Fucking encyclopedia within a goddamn thing. When she entangles an enemy, she gains stacks that provide her with movement speed. She also can stack that up to 10 times, 20% gun damage, 20% fire rate, 20% reload speed. I know it's probably not that crazy, but even still, it'd just be nice to see a class mod that's like, look at me. I actually got a lot of shit going on. I don't think I want the Crucible charge things. Also, did you guys already kill it already? You fucking menaces, you did. Oh, no, you didn't. No, you didn't. You just bought it. You just bought it. I see. God damn it. I've lost. We've lost already. We've lost. Unless that's Harlow, but no, it's Vex. She's going to reload once, and everything's going to die. I want to do some damage. Reach, you son of a bitch. That's on me. That's on me, guys. See, it was a consistent bit of damage. That's an electric dot hitting 1,000 times what it is.
Catlin
The drill site
11234 said the red text, this is not a place of honor, is in reference to the giant spike fields we build over top nuclear waste to stop future CIVS from finding it.
Oh, jeez.
With signs that say that quote.
Jesus, okay. Flux generator. Yeah, now the game really wants me to play Harlow. Or maybe just this is where Amon gets dropped. Which actually I think does stay true. Like Amon always got a lot of this perk of these people. Funnily enough, I got the most Amon drops on my Harlow, funnily enough. So I'm not sure if there's some sort of weird circle jerk thing happening here, but it kind of seems that way. Amon, Force Range, splash damage, I guess. Once again, I'm doing the thing again where I pick up all the items, and then when I go to my world and I don't have the fucking inventory space, I'm just like, God damn it. So much everywhere. Pistol damage, no. Oh. Automatic things. Homing and stuff, hive mind. Yeah, but I really hope they do buff up the class mods, which they said they've done. And I hope they also buff up some of the legendaries. But class mods, to me, I think are the next priority of like things to buff. Because I feel like after this patch, maybe the things aren't like that much better. I hope they are, but maybe they're not. Just in saying they're not. I still think that's a nut. Like you've already shown that you're like willing to like do that, to where I have confidence that like you just, like all if there's a time elapsed in the between, it's just you cooking and finding the right balance. So I wouldn't mind if they went and chipped away at that slowly. I guess I'd have some faith in that. No, actually, what was that? I might keep that. I think it said when shield is full, you get a bonus, but I don't think it was amp damage, weirdly enough.
McFlufferkin said,
Ooh, 17.
Perhaps before next stream, I'll help you get the core QOL mods from Kate, so you no longer need to suffer regarding storage.
The reason why I don't want to say yes is because I haven't even tried to do it myself yet. I haven't even like opened it up. I haven't even looked at it. I could just be literally like 2 things to install. It wouldn't be a big issue, I don't think. I'd also probably just find a video that like described it. I just have been like so focused on like stuff that is not YouTube, that is not streaming, that is not gaming related, to where like yeah, I'm pretty focused on a lot of stuff. I think it's because I let it build up for so long. Actually, that's a pretty good class mod for Rafa. Yeah, element damage and skill damage. That might be a good like thing. I mean, real quick, unless someone else wants that. I've seen someone else was eyeing it. Let me know. I could give it to you. It's not a need for me, but it would be something interesting to test out. But yeah. 20%, 25% chance to not consume a thing. Yes, that needs to be much higher. Also, if you want to take us to the drill site, Bolty, pop off, King. Yeah, I forget what I'm trying to say. Maybe actually let me quickly look. Kinetic and ordinate damage is good enough to look. So when I dropped on the ground.
Bolty said, "Ready for the drill site?"
I am at least. Make sure everyone else says yes.
Gnawing Fetus said it is literally one thing you download and like 3 files to
No,
move.
no, it is.
At least with the loot mods, XP mods.
Yeah, no, again, it's like there's 2 things happening in my weird fucking brain. My first part is like, hey, I haven't even like given this a second because like to me it's like it's not a pressing issue that I need to have solved. You know, like worst case scenario, I would just grind, you know, the bog standard boss and just because I mainly am streaming. Like right now, I'm in a place which is really weird where like my builds are made. Like I already have the shit I need to make to function. So we're going for like tiny optimizations, which feel kind of like, you know. So the only thing I'm really doing here is I'm just kind of like hanging out with you guys and like trying to somewhat be efficient for like 7 builds that I might eventually make, which is stupid. Like I'm thinking about, well, one day we're gonna make Harlow, so I should look for her stuff, and it's weird because it requires me to look at it and stuff like that. But yeah, like to me, I know it's probably not that bad. I trust you guys saying like it's pretty simple, but the what do you call it? The other aspect of it is that like I don't know. I see it as like a I don't know what the right way to phrase it is. It's almost like it's like having junk food at your friend's house, but not at your house, because you know you'll eat it and you'll indulge a little too much. So you just make sure you hang out with your friend whenever you want to gorge a little bit, and you pay for suppers to pay him back in some capacity. It's kind of how I feel about it. It's kind of the way I'm trying to like distance myself from it just a slight bit. It's stupid. Doesn't make a lick of sense, but it is what it is. Oh god, I fucked up. But I do want it. I do think I want it. I especially considering you guys have told me so much about it that like let's just say like you can customize it to like kind of be whatever you feel kind of pseudo comfortable with. Is something that we probably should just chill and just do it and just switch it to what we want. You know. Yeah. What else? Where is the drill set, by the way? I have no idea. Did you mark the drill site, or are we on a quest? Oh, no, it's here, I see. Also follow our current path. No, Jesus, did you die? What happened to you? I think we morphed into one another. That's a little crazy. All right, let's see.
G-Red said, just FYI, that video I shared is 15 minutes long, but it has timestamps on the time
yeah,
bar
we'll probably
if you
breeze through
prefer
it.
to
We'll
skip
play
to
it by
other
ear.
segments.
No promises that we'll watch the whole thing, but we'll try to breeze through it. Get a sense of what it is, because it may not be entirely for me, but we'll probably do a little bit of this. Also, even bog standard people be dropping some hella crazy loot. Golly. And I'm gorging on all of it, which is a lot. That's what I was going to say. The one thing I do hope they do, actually I'm not sure if I need like a bunch of, what is this? The chuck, but a base chuck. What do you call it? Yeah, I don't know if I need all of these, like a crazy big buffs, but what I would hope for is better farming.
I mean, it's even easier than figuring out the current method for save editing, and most of them only work when you're on normal difficulty specifically.
I ate a barrel. Thank you. Jesus. I forgot what I was about to say. Happens like 8 times this stream. I am running on like maybe 4 hours of sleep, but hey, who's counting? Also, I definitely should have a different thing. Actually, maybe not, but the siphon one is pretty good, especially for getting bonus healing. So that's what I'm saying. I really hope the thing that they bonus or patch or buff is just give me more variations to legendaries. So like there's a few legendaries that are really good right now, but they can't have variations. So they're all like built into their own byproduct. I would love if they're like, hey, we're untethering 2 legendaries this week, only for this time. Right now, can you farm the sub variants of all of them? That would be a super big motivation. Okay, that's great. I'm not looking at those. This is too much. But I'm having fun killing things with you guys. But yeah, like to me that's maybe it's a fucked up line to have, but that's kind of in a weird way my like pseudo line that I don't want to cross. Also, we do have a weird reaction to this. There. When in doubt, it'll track. Oh, I forgot we all need to leave the zone to respawn this stuff again. Red says, have you tried using the save editor for BL4? I haven't. A cat has helped me, and it's quite complicated. At least it was when we looked at it. Maybe now a person has made like a version of it that's like easy to understand. But if there's a save editor, that'd be actually, I'd be more open to that, because at least there'd be like a reason to make builds. Like there's something that people aren't doing yet, and it's kind of driving me nuts. Which is basically, what do you call it? People aren't uploading save data yet. So if there's a way to be like, hey, you just download the save editor, you take my save, you interchange it to your account, bang, you're able to use it. Enjoy. You don't have to farm all this bullshit if you don't want to. Or if you have a buddy on like PlayStation that you want to give stuff to, you can just download the mod on PC, dump it into his lap, call your good Samaritan, and then leave. Also, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm sure y'all want to look at all those legendaries, pop off, devour, all that. Let's pause. I'm gonna quit to menu, and then let's go ahead and check out the video Red sent us, which I do believe...
Catman11234 said, it is the best way to get SDU. That's the thing I'm missing, RN.
What SDU? What SDUs are gotten by things on the map. So like you get in camps. They're like they fill out the map. And almost everything that you do around the map gives you SDUs. But the biggest ones are like houses, checkpoints, anything that you can fast travel to gets you like I think like 140. It's a significant amount. So I just bang those out a couple, and you'll be good to go. Let's see where red is. This. Ooh, looks kind of cute, wholesome looking game. Let's see. Listen to this for a little bit. This is the thing that Red wanted us to see.
The main character in a slice of life anime.
Sorry.
Island is like
I'm sorry.
Sandrock, Coral Island,
McFlufferkin said safe houses and silos give the most, and then most other side activities will provide a decent bit, or 5 minimum.
Gotcha.
A test of Sandstar Island from fellow creators. I did something scary. This game sparked such a genuine interest and passion in me, I simply could not ignore.
Cute!
So, despite
Gnawing
visual
Fetus
anxiety,
said GRINN. Did a finer amp Watts for dinner?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, immediately. I think I don't know if it's Bolty or Raid. I think it's Bolty who dropped it for me. Yes, it's good. It's not perfect, but dude, I don't need perfect. We're at the point where, I don't know. Like, how do I put this? I don't dislike that Amon, the build I have right now, Amon, I get to like see the boss for like 5 seconds. I don't dislike that that's a part of it. Especially when we basically have such insane survivability. Like where if they ever release like a high damaged AoE type shit, I think Amon's gonna be like the best set for as far as a lot of alternatives are concerned. So I don't need more than the damage, so I don't mind that he's not more overcooked or whatever, and we probably have him at the like highest threshold of damage you can get because we have a bunch of specializations.
Gnawing Fetus said KK just found a meh Watts with amp on it.
And I have amp and I have the boosters on hit, I think, which is pretty good. Maybe not the booster on hit. I thought I had that, but the only one that to me would be like the perfect Watt. If anyone like is curious, I think it'd be there's a 5% chance for you to deal on damage dealt for it to drop a booster that buffs up your damage by 10 or 15, whatever it is. And then the other one would be amp to 100, which I don't know if you can get both of those. I wonder if the game kind of like balances it out and tries to, because I do know you can get like a range between amp damage. I just don't know if it's all RNG or if it's based on how many mods or bonus additions you have on each shield. Anyway.
And reaching out to someone via Discord DM, I got past it and got a very kind message and beta testing key from a very kind person from Seed Lab named Rory. Thanks, Rory. Just a few quick notes for full transparency here. I reached out because I only want to cover and make videos about
G-Red
games
said,
I'm
rewind to the start. I feel you missed some context because of video speed.
Have you ever wanted to play a game that makes you feel like a main character in a slice of life anime? I got you.
Not really. It's really slow paced. Kind of have like a I want to feel something, you know.
Star Sand Island is like if my time at Sandrock, Coral Island, Genshin Impact, and Animal Crossing had a giant.
This is I feel like Red is rock hard right now because Red I think is into all of those except for Genshin, but he likes the aesthetic, which I think it means is even more.
Coral Island, Genshin Impact, and Animal Crossing had a giant crossover episode. And I'm really excited to share that after seeing
I got that
games
part.
I only want to cover and make videos about games I'm genuinely passionate about that's in limited content, but I'm already really excited about where this is headed.
Look at that little fucker.
Now let's dive into the 7 most important qualities I look for in games of this genre. To answer, is Star Sand Island cooking, and should we support its development? First off, what makes it stand out? I have wanted to see an anime-inspired slice-of-life farm and dating sim for so long.
That's a kaleidoscope of shit, but Jesus.
So naturally, I'm going to say everything stands out to me, but here's the first.
I don't love it does look a little low pixel quality. It looks a little scuffed a little bit. Like this is super pixely, but it's like it's weird because this shit doesn't look finished, but this shit looks pretty nice, like crisp. The lighting looks good over here. So maybe this is just like beta nonsense. It'll eventually be sharpened.
You can befriend and adopt so many cute animals like cats, dogs, squirrels, a capybara, and even little magical creatures beyond what we're seeing in this current version. There's other details that make this game feel relevant.
There's a
modern,
first-person
like
mode?
The introduction of skateboards, e-bikes, and even a car to get
G-Red
around,
said,
as well as tech.
This is a closed beta. And this video is 4 months old.
Damn, okay, so, okay.
Some games are so formal with letters, and that's cool, but baby, it's 2025 and we're farming. The cool thing about texting is that you can send anyone a cute little head bonk and they'll text you back, and you gain friendship points. Coming from an
Gotcha. So this is like a Zoomer interaction thing. Back in my day, you had to go do the dating sim, run after the person, talk to them, fucking go sleep a whole ass day again because the game is stupidly fucking accurate. Then you had to go sleep, come back, you get to talk, you get another chance. Hopefully, God, you memorize shit. Also, dude, dating sims back in the day on like Newgrounds and shit, peak. Helps you really hard. Actually, what's fucked up? It does actually give you some sort of fucked up like gauge of like how you should interact with people. Like when people tell you things, you should probably memorize them and like
G-Red said,
try
you
to
can
talk to
skip
you
the
about them
romance
again.
section if you like.
I don't mind the romance thing.
An angle where I'm highly focused on the social aspects of a game. This is huge, especially if you're trying to romance people but don't want to break from the minds. So you
Is it like romance as in like playful banter, or is it like it gets spicy eventually? I don't feel like it's gonna get spicy eventually. I think it's probably gonna be like, haha, you're cute, we're married now, and it's like, what the fuck happened? What the heck?
easy friendship points. Beyond what I was able to play in beta, there's e-bikes you can purchase, and it sounds like
I'm wondering what that currency is. That's a little worrisome, but probably not.
Beyond what I was able to play in
I don't know what the monetization spin is here.
There's e-bikes you can
How are they
purchase,
making
and
money
it
with this
sounds like
game?
Bolty said,
also
"Im across
might
my
be
session, y'all."
Oh, I gotcha. Okay, Bolty's backing up.
animal companions you can ride like cows,
That's pretty fucking
sheep,
cute.
and pigs.
Oh,
This
what? How did that? What?
Will be a huge help because when you look at the map in beta,
Oh, wow.
there seems to be a lot of promising expansions to the world that we'll see in future versions of the game.
I'm gonna be honest. It's not. How do I say this properly? To me, I have never really loved like the childlike chibi type of art style personally. I don't know what it is. Like maybe it's I remember like these games that they used to force us to play in school that were like trying to teach us stuff, and it was always really I felt like they were talking down to it. It was like it had a weird style to it, and I don't like the babyishness of it, but I do know it's meant to, that's what most people associate with like cute and wholesome and like Stardew Valley. A bad example because that's pixel art, but like was it the one she mentioned at the beginning here where it's like an island? Animal Crossing. So I get that people like it, but for me I always found like it's just an art style I prefer, so I don't really
That really stood out to
see
me on their Kickstarter
or
is
get
the
pulled in
dev's
by it
vision
personally.
and inspiration to create a giant floating water park. This is more
That's
linked
cool.
to their Kickstarter goals than the core project itself.
That's
and
really
what we're
cool.
seeing in beta. I'll link this in the description.
I mean, it does look like it's impressive what they were able to smash together. Is this like...
G-Red said agreed. I would prefer more adult character models. It's an Eastern thing. I'm mostly fine with it.
Yeah. I don't think it's an issue. I just think it's one of those things where like there's something about it that makes me not like wow, like because it does look somewhat nice. But there's something about it that makes me like, I don't know, like it does nothing for me. It does not do nothing bad. But yeah.
Characters with
Okay, we're gonna start skipping by a little bit. I kind of just want to.
With more designs and stories for additional characters in the works.
This is the romance thing.
In the version I'm playing, there looks like there will be more, and definitely a lot of.
Hey, Ray, can you give me a TLDR of like just like it encapsulates the romance of it? Like, how deep does it go? Is it like you can have like Sims where like you can have like a wife and have a kid and then or is it like classic dating sim thing where you just gotta like talk the shit out of them for like 20 fucking million years and then eventually you progress and then eventually like they just agree to move in with you and then that's all that ever happens? I would assume that's what it is. It is neat that there's like a ton of different character types. There's a bunch of dudes, there's a bunch of women. It seems like there's an equal amount of both, which is neat. Professions and gameplay. So this is I guess what you do every day. What does that look like? Okay, we got fishing. Very wholesome game vibes. You got woodworking, you got smithing, I would assume as well, crafting. There's also like a craftable environment type of place as well, which makes sense. The fishing thing kills me. I fucking am sick and tired of fishing in any of these games. It makes me want to die. You know what gameplay loop I really like? There was a Minecraft mod that existed where like you basically could take seeds and like everything could eventually be seeded. So like you could have like a furnace and you could somehow, some way extract like a seed that makes furnaces. And you like plant the seed, and eventually you would like pop out a fucking whole ass made furnace for you. It didn't start that way, but eventually when you progress down skill trees, it eventually gave you enough of the know-how of like seed crafting that you were able just to have like endless production essentially. But it didn't start that way. But that to me is like way more engaging than hey fishing. Like it's a zero-sum game. It doesn't multiply. It's not multiplicative. So those are things that I'm like meh. Anyways, profession and pacing, it's kind of cute. You wake up, you're ready to take on the day in your fucking tiny outfit. That's kind of cool, though. Oh, wow. Yeah, dude, I could totally see them leading into this like whole skater vibe where like you're just cruising down like a long road. I don't know how she's haul-assing up that hill, but anyways, kind of cool. The animations don't look that bad. I imagine you can like biff yourself into a wall and then it looks a little jank. Was this one immersion and world feel? Soup?
G-Red said, I fucking love fishing in games.
Hate it.
The problem is 99% of games do it terribly.
Yeah, I just feel like it's a zero-sum game that's boring, you know? Like, to me, the best part about these games that, like, have you build anything is when stuff starts to get, like, multiplicative. Like, when you start to be like, hey, I made this engine or this, like, I made this, like, expert garden. I can only plop one down, but guess what? It yields, like, 5x the fruit or the food that I need to survive. At double the rate. And I made 7 of these because I grinded for 2 hours last night before going to bed. Holy fucking shit. Now my food fucking is taken care of. Oh wait, there's a mechanic in the game where I can start feeding the fucking villagers that are starving to death and they start liking me more and they'll give me random gifts. Fuck yeah, let me make 5 more. So like, to me, that's what makes these games fun. It's not like what do you need to make the shelf? To make this one shelf I kind of like, I need to spend 2 hours farming for a fucking rare fish? Fuck. You know, like that to me is ass. And that's what most of these games are. Sorry. This is a very cool game. To me, it's the passive trauma I have from even looking at these games. Again, it looks like a very, I see what she means by like it has Animal Crossing vibes, but it's anime vibe. I'm really curious to see what this like eventually becomes because it does look promising. Like, it does look a little too, like, made for DS. Like, something about the quality doesn't look sharp or appealing, really, to me. Not even the style, but, like, just, I see, like, pixelization here, and it would be cool if it was a little bit sharper. But maybe that's
Fetus
impossible.
said that's why Harvest Moon is the king of the genre. Or at least the older one.
Yeah, I could see that being, like, a huge variable. The only issue is that usually in games didn't understand why that loop is so fun.
Grenade said, yo, GRINN. Moxie just dropped a new Amon bill around 20 minutes ago.
What is it? What is the pretext of it? Is it the sub? What is it? Do we have time to watch it? We streamed for a little bit. Do we want to pause this and go look at the build? Let's just watch the beginning and see. I'm sure it's great. I'm gonna throw up in my mouth. All right, let me go find it. Well, but what do you call it? To round that off, very cool. I'm interested. I mean, it's interesting. It's a Kickstarter. I feel like I've seen many games like this. Is I'm a little bit averse to it. I remember there was a game the person showed us a long time ago, which was the same premise. It was like this giant world where there's a bunch of chibi like kid characters. It was made by Tencent or some type of thing.
Bolty said, "Wait, I've got a clip to watch too for you."
For what? Oh, okay, sure. Send it my way. I hope I can find it. But yeah, I can't remember. But anyways, a lot of these like games that are in beta that like look like they have a lot of yield. I don't know what happens to them. If they just like run out of funding or if they're a scam. They can't be a scam because like people beta play these. So like there's gotta be something. Let me look up. Borderlands 4 Amon build. Moxie is the first to come up. I'll just click on the new one. Looks very cool.
Great, Nate said. Also, great stream, Grin.
Thank you. All right, let's check this out. I don't know why there is a black lady with a fro happening, but let's see. Let me pause the things because I actually want to hear what this is. All right.
We'll be cooking an incredible British classic fish and whips.
Okay. All right.
Drop it in. Share your grin.
Probably we'll check it out in a minute. Okay, so is this what's happening? Is he basically using the double stack melee damage and now the class mod that basically dumps, like you're doing melee damage? So I wonder if he builds up his like melee stacking buff and then basically can translate that abundance of melee damage into his whip with that one class mod that we just got with Cryo? Maybe, but that's pretty good. So the whips, it's funny because he's like, the whips aren't doing that much damage, but maybe they're stacking? Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. Yeah, I think that's exactly what's happening. I think he's basically using the whips to build up the same melee damage stack, which I don't think this is actually playing off of the new buffs that just happened today. I think this is probably a build he's already been working on. But that makes sense. Basically, you're basically just tapping into like ranged melee damage. I just wonder, does the melee buff that like people are manipulating in the game with their specializations, do they permanently persist, or is there like a degradation on it? Because they permanently persist, and that's actually really helpful. But I think they don't, because the fact that he has to build up the charge again. Also, this could not be what's happening. How is he persisting with his ult for so long? I don't know. I wonder what perk gives you like unlimited whips.
That guy is immortal. Very cool. Max.
It feels a little like the Rafa build where you hit a button and then just everything goes kill.
Gnawing Fetus said, with how it loops, it might as well be permanent.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Yes, what is up? Max on Borderlands 4 video, and today we're going over
G-Red said, I've not played Harvest Moon games, but I bought Story of Seasons Grand Bazaar on Steam. As far as I've read, the community says it's the best Harvest Moon game since the split of the devs.
Ooh, that's good.
Build. Now, Amon got a plethora of buffs.
Oh, it says accounted for that.
For a bunch of his different skill trees. I had tried to make like a whip build before, and it kind of sucked. And a lot of the things with the whip got buffed, so I wanted to try it out. And
I want to know if he's tried the drones.
Build the cheese.
Something I want to try.
Basically, we've got a setup where
we got caught farming.
Tanky. For mobbing, we just send whips out and hit everything and do pretty solid damage. And then for bossing, there's some cool interactions that we can do to pretty much one-shot or two-shot most bosses. It's a pretty fun build. I don't think it's absolute strongest, but it is a playstyle that I've been wanting to play, and it works out.
It looks
pretty
good.
Well
Do you notice that like it's kind of the weird status builds that are prevalent right now, where like you have to do whip, and then you see like it do no damage, and eventually just stacks, and eventually the character melts, which is hilarious because in previous Borderlands games you had really bad status builds, like dot builds are terrible. But in Borderlands 4, it seems like that's everyone's kind of end game build, which is not bad. Doesn't look terrible.
Trying to do drones, and also for like his like onslaught or red tree. This is the first of a few, so stay tuned for those.
Okay, great. I can't wait for the one.
If you're not aware, the devs of Harvest Moon games split to different companies nearly a decade ago. One makes Story of Seasons, and the other makes Rune Factory.
Oh yeah. I have no idea. Maybe this is for nothing, but I have no idea about those games. I've not played any of those types of games. Usually it's like it sounds maybe fucked up.
Nate said, reminds me. I hope he makes a new Rafa Arc Knives build because of the buffs.
Yeah. Especially, well, I'm not sure. We'll see. Because I feel like the build would probably stay the same. Where like I think it's just like this kill point's probably gonna be the same. Because you're still having to play off. Oh, I don't know. I think you're still having to play off of the damage stacking one. Where Bolty, where did you send it? There is a legend that gives you double charge on ability. Oh, I see. Like a legendary class mod that gives you multiple charge on your ability. Gotcha. Wait, I've got a clip I've wanted to see. Where is it, Bolty? Is it in the GRINN React tab, maybe? No. Is it in the Share GRINN tab? Yes. What is this? Is this your fucked up build? Oh, there we go. Let's see. This is Bolty's fucked up build. Throw the knife, the damn knife of oblivion, and more knives. Shoot a couple times. That's a lot of bullets. See, but this is the kind of build that I kind of like. I think it's similar to my Rafa, where it's just a slow melting, kind of consistent bullshit, kind of barrage of bullets. Very fun, very cool. Although you do run, is there a cooldown on it? Let's see. Yes, that's the only bit of business that's a little tough, is the 53-minute cooldown of it. That's the only thing that's a little, to me, that's what irritates me about builds that have like that a heavy amount of downtime in between these momentary spikes of power. But maybe you can function still without having to pop your skill, but it just helps to have your skill. I don't know.
Bolty said
but
UVH5,
pretty cool.
by the way.
Yeah, UVH5. I will say, to me, did I alt tab out of the game yet? Let me see. I will say the one thing that still like warms my heart. I don't think I can show it, but because we're not at the special place. But to me, I still like I pushed going to like UVH5, and I fought one of the highest health bar enemies in the game, which I think is the Vault Guardian, the main big antagonist of the game, the Timekeeper. And I was like, oh shit, am I gonna not be able to kill him? So I throw down 2 grenades. I sit there and I'm like, let's see how much these do. I reload once and then boom, just like, whole health bar gone. I was like, okay, good. Even at UVH 5, we're still fucking misrating him, which is pretty cool. And we don't even have one of the best perks for him. Anyways, but ladies and gentlemen, that was a absolutely packed stream. Tomorrow we'll be playing a lot more designated Borderlands. I don't know we'll probably do a lot of like testing a little bit probably for Rafa, because I do want to see if maybe we can get something working with his like some of his like drone abilities and see, because right now we kind of have him made for his like ordnance build, which is a ton of fun. So yeah, and of course Rafa is probably my best character right now by far. Can easily kill anything in the game.
Fetus said get a triple bypass with skill CD, and then now with caffeine perk, use all 3 and back to 0 candelas.
Oh yeah.
With my Halo sidekick, I have a 2-second CD with only 2 uses.
Yeah, it's a really good.
LOL.
It's a really good point. Yeah, the whole like instant every time you use an injector, you get like cooldown. Yeah, especially for Amon, who could basically have that as like, I think there's an injector that has like amp shot. So, but I don't know if it's as useful. Probably not. I think there was one character where it was. I think it was a character that could like infinitely recover his first shot. I forgot what it was though. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you tomorrow, Friday. We'll be streaming at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. By the way, Fluff is probably also streaming right now. Let me see. We will link to Fluff, and you guys should go hang out with Fluff for a little bit to see what he's playing, see what he's grinding. And yes. Where is the thing? This. But tomorrow on the horizon, the main goal is kind of a little ethereal. But I think I wouldn't mind messing around with Rafa and seeing what we can actually like put in. Again, I'm not sure. I just have such a low, I have negative confidence in the fact that we're gonna be able to make the drone Rafa work at all. Like I've nothing, not a single bit of like maybe. Yeah. So we shall see. But ladies and gentlemen, hopefully I can see you once again. Fluff is streaming right now. We'll redirect to him. Thank you kindly for your time. Appreciate you guys giving me a single second of your day, and goodbye for now. Also, there might be a video on the Share GRINN channel. Good luck finding that channel. Ha!